Alright, guys. So, I guess we're back. Um, this is Spain versus SG. Not sure if you guys heard, but we did have some trouble. We did have some problems. And here we are. SG versus Spain. Thunder Predator. You're currently eliminated. And it's just sad what happened. It's just sad. I'm not sure I have anything to say besides I was just sad to see. And I mean, hopefully in the future we're not gonna see any more of cheating and macros and scripts. But there is a chance that Atun gets banned now. So I don't know, it just feels bad thinking about it. But let's focus in this game. We do have the other Titan Scarif Mage on SG. It looks like the Naga got banned, even though Pain Gaming, they had a first pick, so that's interesting. They were not interested in picking the hero. So they grabbed themselves a Beastmaster Warlock, whereas SG, they open with a more aggressive approach, I guess. Elder Titan Scarif Mage. I do like the Elder Titan pick. I feel like it's underutilized in the South American scene. At the same time, though, the opener from Pain Gaming is also very strong. You do have the self-sustaining lane. Doesn't matter whatever they pick. It's gonna work fine. I don't feel like Scarif Mage. Like a Scarif Mage offers a lot of pressure, but I do feel like the healing is just I feel like you get way more heal with all your mana pool than the Scarif Mage gets damage. I might be wrong. But let's just try to. So like level 1, you get a Warlock. How much heal do you offer? So you offer 15. So that's 180. Oh my god. Yeah, so you spend 90 mana, so that's 4 times. That's 5 times if you consider mana regen. So 180. That's 900 heal. I'm pretty sure Skyrift Mage doesn't offer 900 damage, but let's just, for the sake of... So that's 60 plus 1.6 his intelligence. His intelligence at the start is 25. So it's gonna be 25. So like that's 80 damage, right? That's like 80 damage. 70. That's less. That's close, but it's less. Afternoon, Bowie. What in the micro is going on today? Yeah, basically Thunder Predator, they're out. Yeah, the thing is, people are just freaking going crazy because of macro, because they don't understand the difference between, like, they think that a Skyrift Mage hacking is a macro, but it is not. It's a script. And the difference between a macro and a script is huge. But people, I mean, yes, did Atum get an advantage? Yes. Is that wrong? Yes. Should he get disqualified? I'm not sure, but I respect Valve's decision. But like, it's a 1% advantage. All right, and I feel like people are just they're treating it as if he was map hacking or something. Which is fine, you know. I'm not even gonna discuss this too much because people will try to make the argument that I'm defending hacking, which is definitely not the case. So SG, they grabbed themselves a Lycan Morphling. So I assume this is gonna be a 4DR Lycan, or maybe a Liposa Lycan. We did see that once, although I'm not a big fan of. So they're gonna get the Morphling. You can get Fatal Bonds. You can get Burrow Strike, which is quite nice. Ember is not open. He is another hero that's very good to play against when you're Morphling. Undying is also a good option, but you already have a position 5 and 4, I think. That Sand King is probably not an offlaner. Yeah, so Pangolier is open. Pangolier doesn't seem like a bad pick here, right? You can get out of the spirit. You're mobile. Rolling Thunder doesn't seem bad here. So do they Pango? Oh, I'm sorry. They have a Beastmaster. What I'm talking about. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's why they don't have to ban Pango. They open with the Beastmaster already. So the Bloodseeker was banned first phase, and now we're gonna see the last pick for Pain Gaming. What's up, Mateus? How are you doing, sir? What is the difference between a macro and a script? Well, a macro is I press one button, and then a chain of commands, a chain of other buttons will be pressed. All right, so let's say I can program a macro on using, like, you can actually use macros with your mouse. You can use macros with console. All right, it's not like you're using a third-party program. You can use a ton of different things to macro. And basically, if I press 8, I'm gonna press like my Orchid and my Nullifier at the same time instead of me having to press that. All right, so that's a macro. So let's say I'm playing Skywrath Mage with a macro, and I'm playing against a Phoenix with Linken's. All right, the Phoenix with Linken's Icarus dives close to me. I'm gonna have to move my mouse. I'm gonna have to click the Phoenix while she moves and press 8. And since I did that, I said Orchid Nullifier, but let's say like Nullifier or Orchid Side of Ice. So since I move my mouse to the right spot and press 8, I'm gonna cancel the Linken's and I'm gonna Side of Ice the Phoenix, which means I'm gonna stop the Icarus dive and maybe kill her. A script will move my mouse, will detect what's happening in the screen, and it will always get the Phoenix. So the difference between a script and a macro is huge because it is fail-proof. As long as it is possible to do whatever it is the script is programmed to do, it will do it. While a macro, you have to decide when to do it. You have to have the reflexes to do it. There is a huge difference. All right, a macro, especially like people are like, oh no, armlet toggling. Blah, blah, blah. I feel like the difference was like 2%, and I'm pretty sure they would Thunder Predator win without, like, they would have been easily without the macro. Oh, thank you very much for the subscription. But yeah, that's the difference between a macro and a script, and I don't feel like the macro actually made that much of a difference, but it is wrong, and they are disqualified with reason. So we're gonna get Clinks here, huh? Very good versus Morphling. The Strafe allows you to dodge the Adaptive Strike, allows you to dodge pretty much every attack from the Morphling. But you can become the Clinks and use the Strafe, and no one really deals damage to each other, so that's pretty fun. That's gonna be a Weeha Clinks in the mid lane, and that's gonna be HFN's Lark. It is... do you keep your Essence Shift stacks? Do you keep... Alright, before this game starts, guys, I actually need to check this right now. Do you keep the Essence Shift stacks? Morphling. I am sorry, but I feel like I need to... Just see if this works. Thunder Predator got disqualified, guys. Alright, so... Huh. I lose my Essence Shift stacks. And when I go back, I don't have... Okay, this is garbage. Alright, Morphling doesn't do much versus Lark. I mean, you can always get out of bounds, but... I expected this to be a little bit better. And I guess it would be OP if you just kept the Essence Shift stacks for the duration, right? It would be... Who's disqualified? Thunder Predator. They ended up surprising everyone, winning versus... both Pain and SG. They were favorites, and unfortunately they got disqualified. Pretty sad, but... Well, so that's it. They get the Centaur, huh? It's pretty decent versus Clinks. You know, he deals low damage. Does the... I mean, it's not slow, but it's small instances of damage. A lot of small instances of damage. which will hurt the Clinks as he attacks. And I guess that's kind of similar to the Slark, even though like that plays a bigger role as the game unfolds. And he's a hero that builds Crimson Guard. Pretty good item this game. You're against Beastmaster, Clinks, and Slark. So I do feel like Crimson Guard is great this game. And yeah, let's see what happens here. This is probably gonna be the finals game. So this is kind of a teaser of what's gonna happen. I mean, yeah, Tauros is a great team, but I do feel. All right, okay, guys. I kind of. There's a phone call. Alô? Oi. Da onde? Que é isso? Ó. Mas não tem taxa de importação. Isso aí não é uma compra. Isso é meu. Eu esqueci isso nos Estados Unidos, estão enviando pra mim. Isso não foi uma compra. Esse fone é meu. Eu viajei e isso... Eu vou ter que pagar... Isso... Eu faço online. Isso é ridículo, inclusive. Oi? Eu tenho o número de remessa. This is ridiculous, man. I forgot my headset. I forgot my headset in the US when I came to TI last year. And the guy sent it back to me, and they want me to pay tax for a headset that I bought in Brazil. That's great. That's a nice way to start the casting. This is not the finals, guys. Whoever loses here will fight Tauros for a chance to play the BO5 later on. Alright, so... Oh, Jesus. Please be careful here. He has 56 extra damage, but... This is not in his lane whatsoever. The Burrow Strike... Oh, cancels the cell from Flea. This is rough. King RD with the aggressive Burrow Strike. Actually, he does that only to get the range creep experience, and that's huge. You know, he actually commits Burrow Strike for range creep. That's how important range creeps are. Here in the mid lane, we do see the Clinks versus Lycan lane, which I feel is actually decent for Lycan. You have more base damage. You can get, like, Clinks cannot get denies. He has a lot of base damage with Searing Arrows, but you cannot deny Searing Arrows. So I do feel like the Lycan, because he has that extra HP region, I feel like he's gonna be fine. Ooh, the Stomp is going to find... No, doesn't find Tabo. Nice Burrow Strike by King RD. He's out of mana now, and there is 60 extra damage on Flea, so King RD needs to retreat. It's not worth it to trade versus Flea, but the aura, or the buff, I guess, finally expires, so he's gonna retreat. But this is kind of a farm fest, right? Can you really get a kill in any of the lanes? They don't have any burst. There's no mana. There's not gonna be a solo kill mid, honestly. So I guess if there's ever a kill, it's gonna be top, unless it takes a while. Then, you know, if you get level 6 on the Lycan, or if you get like maybe level 5 on Costa Bill. For now, this is definitely just a farm fiesta between both teams. I do not follow football. I know that Brazil won because my neighborhood was going crazy. Alright. Clinks actually has a haste from here, just, you know, being pesky, just playing a little bit. King RD. Oh, the Mango's gonna get committed by Flea. Is he going for a play? Interesting Mango usage there. Oh, tries to get the range creep, but again, Pain Gaming being very, very diligent with how they commit their spells to get either the denies or the CS themselves. Oh, a boop by Flea, but they do get the Burrow Strike. There's going to be a Stomp. They do not dodge it on both heroes. I feel like King RD is going to die, whereas the Adaptive Strikes actually doesn't have Adaptive Strike because he's level 2. Now there's trying to fight. Level 3 Morphling. He's going to have that Adaptive Strike, and that's another kill. So nicely done by SG there. They do get their level 3s after their first kill, allowing them to get the next one. In the top lane, I mean, usually, if you're in a 1 versus 1, Slar kind of destroys Centaur, just because you can get a lot of points in your Essence Shift. And it kind of just man fight on the Centaur. But in a dual lane scenario, it's different, especially when the dual laner is the Skyref mage, just because he has so much burst that the Slar cannot just try to chew through the return aura that he doesn't have yet. He's actually has 2 points in double edge, but I feel like he eventually will get that skill. EX is flying out. Costabil needs to be careful. It's relatively low there. Nice pull by Stand King. Skyref Mage has pretty low armor, but since he's so fast, he doesn't take any damage when he goes for those pulls on the creeps. It's pretty good. They're gonna connect here. They're gonna keep farming. It looks like King RD will scout this double damage rune in the bottom lane. Actually, we will leave that to Iha after he pushes the lane. Lycan is actually jungling as that happens, and because of that, they're gonna give some extra experience to Stanking. And that's something they did every single game. They always get a hero for 40R that can jungle, so that they can enable the the Stanking support. The Stomp's gonna be there. Do they have enough damage? It doesn't look like King RD here. He is actually chasing 40R with the double damage in the jungle. Can they fight this 40R? He's so low, but he has so much HP regen. The Burrow Strike will miss. The Caustic Finale is not enough damage. Can they get this kill? He's so deep, but 40R is just using the fog in a better way. One attack, not enough. The HP regen so strong, but we will also be able to TP the concussive shot so close from actually getting that kill. So many plays. Nice deep ward by Pain Gaming here. And in the bottom lane, we will see Flea rotating Tavo. Can he survive this? That's a lot of damage. The aura actually ends, and the Stomp will not find Tavo, so he'll quickly just disengage back to his tower. Alright. The pull here by Leposa. They do commit a Shadow Ward aggressively, but Duster is but a Warlock. Doesn't offer that much damage. Here in the bottom lane, Costabil just chilling. We do see the Sand King rotating. Has a sentry. There is this Observer Ward by Pain. I'm not sure. Oh no, the sentry will just find the sentry. So they know that SG knows about we have been here. Stand King. Not sure if he knows about this ward though. This is a very standard Pain Gaming ward. They always go for that ward. Like I'm not sure I've seen one game where Pain Gaming like at around this time of on the game they don't commit the ward. Now they do get the Fatal Bonds onto the illusions, but that's definitely not enough damage to kill Stand King. He's gonna lay out a ward. There is no level 6 on HFN, so he cannot possibly know about this. So they do know that he's here. He's level 5 and a little bit. Oh, the Posa. He is level 5, has a lot of burst damage. In fact, ignoring the return aura completely, that's it. Oh, they do get a concussive, but with the Dark Pact, I assume he's gonna be fine. They do get the sleep here on Tavo. With the Adaptive Strike, they have a lot of burst damage. Tavo's dead. There's no way he's gonna survive this. So 301, pretty convincing early game for SG Pain. They do have a lot of deep wards though. This one and now this one, they want to find 40R. They don't want the supports getting free experience mid while the mid laner is also accelerating in the jungle. There is no one mid though. They're going to TP the other Titan to the tier 2, but they have vision about, oh no, this might be problematic. Oh, nice silence. Instant silence onto King RD. Can't stand King. Oh, they get a double. They actually find Clinks as well. King RD, he has the Burrow Strike, going to be forced to use it, but that's just a little bit of range. That 40R Lycan is pretty fast. Can he get the Prowler? Deny. The Prowlers are there. Oh, they're waiting. No, the Prowler. King RD gets the deny. Now they're chasing Weeha. There is no sentry. Oh, Weeha, it's a creep. He's super tanky. Now they do get the Stomp. Can they keep chasing? There is Dust. I feel like Weeha will most likely fall. He gets the Invis and the Stapler from Flea. We'll find that one. So, yeah. King RD gets a pretty nice deny, but at the end of the day, core dies, and that's the more important part. Guys, I'm not gonna show my face. There were so many mean comments on YouTube. I'm actually considering stop streaming on YouTube because people are so mean there. People were literally like, "Oh my God, his hair, he's so unprofessional. I'm unsubscribing from this low." Oh, they actually got the kill. They're getting both down from this low budget YouTube channel. How dare you? How dare you not like look good when you stream or something like that? I'm like, Jesus Christ. Anyways, Guys, I have curly hair. I'm growing my curly hair. It looks weird. I'm sorry. If you think that's unprofessional, that's just your opinion. Well, they're trying to get tower here. It's pretty low. They do have a glyph on the SG side, so Pain, they need to be careful to not commit the Spirit. Will not find Weeha, but the concussive shot will. They actually commit the center ult. Can deny Spiral Strike, but it only finds one hero. Flea's pretty strong. They might be able to get King RD instead. They don't chase that much, so Flea will get out. Only had 30 damage, so that's not a lot of damage. Costa Bill, though, has that level 7 Morphling here. Doing pretty well. I'm gonna get Treads before finishing Lincolns. If you stop, it means they win. I mean, I don't have to stream on YouTube. Like, YouTube is awful when it comes to streaming. Like, I actually got I got a donation once, and I'm like, damn, that's nice. That's a huge ass donation. I'm not sure if you guys remember. It was like a $200 donation. I never got such a big donation ever. And then I saw that YouTube takes a 30% cut on the donations. Not only that, like they freaking block pretty much every single stream that I have. I was like, honestly, I'm putting up with all this toxicity for like something that actually hurts my channel. I don't know, man. I am not a big fan of streaming here. I'm only here because I care about the fans from India and other countries where Twitch, like the Twitch bandwidth for some reason doesn't work and they are forced to watch on YouTube. But if it keeps on going like that, I honestly do not I don't care if I have to stop streaming on YouTube. It's just too much of a hassle for no real benefit. At least when it comes to me. I know it's greedy, but like people are so mean, man. Come on. Anyways, going back to the game. That's a 5-3 score over here. It looks like it's a pretty marginal goal difference. I guess the question is who scales better, right? I do feel like Morphling might be the strongest hero ever. I guess when you get BKB on Slark, are pretty strong. Well, they're getting tower here. So they're gonna trade a tier 1 mid for tier 1 top. Oh, they actually lost bottom as well. Huh, this doesn't look good. So do you get Blink first on center or do you get the Crimson? Oh, he already has a Blink. So he's hiding. That's why they're not going for an in place. They're waiting for someone to come here. But yeah, they're a bit unlucky. Oh, Pain actually found the ward that Stan King planted earlier. Tavo, he's pushing bottom. Has a medallion already, but it's not on him. That ward either faded away or got dewarded. And now Costa Bill, oh, he loses the catapult. That's unfortunate. That would be a lot of damage. They're trying to pressure this. King RD is around. Actually, let's check net worth because... Okay, so King RD, Boots, Stealth Shield, Windlace. Gonna get Trankles. I'm not even sure that's the kill we won, right? The post is hiding. I don't know. I feel like they're wasting a lot of time here. While we has just getting a tier 2 for free. Like, just look at his damage with the Death Pact. That's insane. This is so awkward. I don't know, SG. Enough is enough. You tried. You didn't find it. I guess you're trading towers. Alright, yeah. There's... okay. If they can get the tower, it's fine. They're not giving bottom away. And at the same time, there is some pressure mid. Oh, the silence. They do get the double edge. The golem is there. But not before King RD dies. That's some decent Fatal Bones damage. They do commit the Stampede. They're gonna find Morphling. That's actually a huge kill. They get the kill before the... I always forgot the name of the attribute shift. So that's nice. Yeah, they do defend the tower. That's okay. They do kill King RD. The reveal of the dagger only kills the Sand King. I'm pretty sure Pain are fine with what just happened. 4DR pops the Clarity, has the Helm of the Dominator, going for the Necro. Oh god, they're going deep here. Sand King, he puts the sentry. They know about it. The silence is there. Oh my god, the Mystic Flare evaporates King RD once again. So they're not gonna be able to find that. Pain trying to play very fast, but it kind of... Oh, can they get the stomp? No, he's just too fast. The 2 points in Skeleton Walk just allowing him to get away. He actually ends up... Oh, interesting hoof stomp there. Okay. I did get hosted sometimes. Cancel hosted me once. Henry, Raw Dota hosted me once as well. But it's not that easy, you know. I'm actually, I mean, When Cancel hosted me, my casting was so bad, and I know it's still pretty bad, but I was kind of, I was feeling a little bit self-conscious about casting. But anyways, it's all about the journey. I'm getting better. I hope so. I'm trying to. But this game, Shadow Blade is up on the Slark, which means SG, they have to play so scared, especially at nighttime because of Slark's night vision. They don't. Does Lycan has better night vision? I feel like he doesn't, but he does. You do get How, so that's the small benefit of playing versus Slark with Lycan at nighttime, is that you get How, but he has 0 points of that skill, so we're not seeing any benefits. There is some tower pressure, but HFN doesn't want to overcome in here. It looks like, oh, he's gonna find a double damage. This is huge for him. Can't kill anyone right now, I guess, besides that Morphling. But he's gonna kill D Thunder Heights. Respectable. 4DR actually farming the pain side of the map. Klink's also farming. So, in terms of cores, like position 1 and 2, they're pretty even. The question is who scales more. And I guess they scale evenly, right? Both teams, they have decent push. Both teams, I mean, Klink's late game is pretty scary. Is he going Orchid, by the way? He's going that, so... Oh, the double damage. Lark finally finds Flea. There is no counterplay. He's just way too strong. Just the end of the duration there, allowing him to find that one. Alright. The smoking from Pain. Oh, that's a huge kill if they can find it. Oh, but oh, that was not the way you want to play that. But it's tough, right? They don't have blink on Sand King, so. Wait, is this the blink? No, that's just his Trankles. King RG is pretty underfarmed. Oh, goes to Bill. Alright. Trying to farm away from this area. Nice ward that they placed. There is no vision from SG that this was done. Another common Pain gaming ward. In between tier 2 and tier 1. You do get vision of TPs. Nah, you don't actually. It has to be a little bit to the left. Tavo? I mean, if they TP and walk forward, you do get vision, but you don't get vision if they take other routes. The glyph's gonna be used. It looks like Costabil will farm some range creeps in here in the bottom lane. We do see HFN. He is most likely gonna get an Echo, right? I'm not sure. Silver Red straight up does that much of a difference. Like, yeah, it's good versus the center, but he has 0 points in return anyways. They're smoking. Okay, the smoke breaks. Can they find Weha here? Oh, they. I don't know about hesitating there. That was supposed to be a kill into a Roshan, and now Lipos is just walking here. They do walk towards the ward that they have, so they know that this area is safe. Oh, concussive. They're popping shapeshift. Whereas for the R, there it is. Oh, nice stun with the double edge, with the center stomp. Can they kill Tavo before the primary? Yes, they can. He does not have buyback. The Mystic Flag gets laid out, but they're gonna lose the Skyref Mage as well. For now, it's 1-on-1. Oh, the Burrow Strike though. They do get the Warlock. The Earth Splitter is there. They're trying to chase King RG, but they have no vision. Still 2 for 2, center and Skyref Mage. Dead on the SG side of things. Flea trying to TP out. They don't have a stun, but they do get. That's a triple kill for 40R, and he gets the bounce. Oh, he's trying to morph on Costabil, but the epicenter, nice waveform away. Can he TP out? It looks like he can. Costabil will be able to get out. It ends up being a 3 for 2. They do lose 2 support on SG and 1 core, whereas Pain, they lost Tavo. They did commit Golem. Some hefty cooldowns were used, including the epicenter, but that's already a 3k gold lead for Pain, right? It looks like Pain with that Desolator. They're trying to go for a kill on 40R. He doesn't have shapeshift, so he needs to be careful. That's a lot of damage. Oh my god. 40R. Wolves do need armor versus the Klinks. And the last attack will find... Oh, thank you very much for the subscription. Footfall 99. Alright, Burrow Strike away. They're trying to get out from the Spirit. There's one center here. He wants a hoof stomp. They do have vision because of the wolves. The double edge is going to be there, and they do have the amplification from the Spirit. So that's the first kill. They actually going to get a silence on Slark, and he doesn't Dark Pact, but they're going to lose the Skyref Mage at the same time. Can they cancel with his TP? Yes, they can. Costabil will be able to get in, and with the dust, that's going to be a counter kill. So again, a pretty even trade. Mid for mid, support for support. They do get a double head, but that's a double damage Slark. You guys need to disengage. Liposa smartly stampedes away. And that's a decent trade overall. Oh, there's a This sentry doesn't see that sentry. Romeo and Juliet. Oh, that's so sad. They just want to love each other. They can't. Tavo. He has a medallion we talked about, going for the Shadow Blade. In fact, I feel like he's gonna complete it right now. Let's see, the courier. Yes, that's his Shadow Blade and a Clarity. Bottom lane. Oh, and so problematic that fight that SG lost here. If they were able to get this tower, that would be so huge for them to get more map control onto Pain Gaming's jungle right now. That tower stands. They don't have the wave clear, or I hear they can safely get this. Oh, blink, hoof stomp. Where's the silence? There it is. This is an easy kill. They don't even need the Mystic Flare. They have so much damage amplification once again. The Scarif Mage and the Elder Titan. Oh no. Sand King is mega dead. He needs a Ghost Scepter in this game, or else that's gonna happen every single time. I do like this Lark pick because of it. Both supports of SG, they have no means of dealing with that. They do find a pesky sentry here, and in the top lane we do see Tavo. He did reveal his Shadow Blade, and now just farming draws aggro with the medallion here. Gonna be fine. Alright. Slark's here, level 16. Gets the attack speed talent. Pretty decent one. I do like the lifesteal versus center though. I feel like, you know, it starts to get scary once that center scales a little bit more. He's kind of underfarmed, but who knows? It looks like they do take a reward there. Slark with that Qualm Blade sometimes can have centers as well. Nice natch on the... Oh, they're gonna get every single bounty. Oh, that's costly for SG. Look at their map control. It doesn't look like Pain's too far ahead, but their map control right now is top tier. The Clinks keeps on scaling. He's level 15, whereas 40R is only 13. Doesn't have that Necro 3. Once they get that, I do feel like they have a power spike, you know. You can dispel the strafe. You can... It is dispellable, right? Yeah, you can dispel the strafe. You can dispel... You can find the Sand King with Sandstorm. There's a lot of cute little plays you can go for. And they're pushing here in the mid lane. We do see King RD actually with another reward. Burrow strikes away. Doesn't have his Blink Dagger yet. Struggling a little bit with that Lobster. And Pain Gaming, they're rotating. There is no vision. They have the Hawk, but no True Sight. And that's a Necro True. Costa Bill, he's gonna get greeted by the Slark, but 40R will TP away. So they do lose 4 Pain Heroes here. And as that happens, they're not farming anyone. That's problematic. They had 2 core stop. They're not farming. Well, Boar still be alive. Costa Bill has the Lincolns. He's getting close to Ethereal Blade, but still 2k going away. Centaur going for the Crimson Guard. Great item, but he's also suffering farm. It looks like Pain Gaming, like they can control the map, but their cores just farm ancients faster. Clinks is farming ancients every time I hover over him. And Slark, he just clears wave so fast. He's level 17 when, you know, you compare him with the level 15 Morphling. They're just slightly ahead, and that gives him the map control to keep on scaling. And, you know, Dota snowballs pretty fast, and it looks like that's what's happening right now. They can get pickoffs, don't get me wrong. There's no way on discs on anyone. It's just how do you prepare the lane so that you find, you know, a lone Slark, and you have the center and Scarif Mage in the right place at the right time. And they're struggling with that. They did get some pickoffs, but it was pretty much just King RD. And he's tanking a lot of those ganks for Pain Gaming. Costa Bill, 2k gold. Getting close. Close to the Ethereal Blade. Oh, are they roshing? Oh, baby. Oh, BKB on Slark. This is so farm. This is easy Roche. And I really like the way... Oh, no. But the wolf... Oh, but now they know that the wolf is there because it actually stomped. Pain Gaming, they know what's happening. Yeah, they get the sentry down. Oh, that play from King RD, he didn't have to put the wolf so deep. They do send the spirit. The spirit's gonna be there. They're gonna pop the shapeshift. This is high, boys. They do have the Slark BKB. They already scouted it out. The Primal are actually posted. They're gonna take the Sand King down. They do pop Stampede, but he's stuck on that pounce, and I feel like he is going to fall. The Golem's gonna get dropped out. They're trying to fight. BK buyback pops onto the Liposa. So, God, Beastmaster will die. The Stomp is there, but we have... Oh, no, that's actually the Morphling. He becomes the Elder Titan. He's trying to fight here. No, that's actually the Elder Titan. What's happening? Where's the Morphling? No. Oh, yeah, Morphling is a Clinks. Jesus Christ. They won the fight. Dude, casting Morphling is so tough. Oh, Weeha was hiding. They do get the reward, and the Stomp will be there. Doesn't find Weeha, but the Hoof Stomp is there with the Mystic Flare. That's a very tanky Clinks, but he will clean out. So even though it was a decent gold advantage, the Wolf from 4DR. It was not perfect. The Pain Gaming, they had time to react to the Wolf, but they took the fight and SG won. So fair fight, and Costabil conquers the Aegis, and he will finish his Ethereal Blade right now. They actually win the fight without that. That's very impressive. Alright. Here in the bottom side, we do see Tavo has Solar Crest. Going Blink Dagger. King RD will just Sandstorm a little bit. Flea has the Astral level 2, huh? Maxing the aura. So, Natural Order pretty good versus Lark and Clinks. Especially if Flea can... Oh, he's... Wait, what is Flea going for? Yeah, like, the thing is, you just have to be close, right? And those two heroes, they pretty much only deal physical damage right-click. So, with that Ghost Scepter, he might be able to get close to them and use the Natural Order. Oh, it looks like... What did Lycan got solo killed by the Weeha Clinks? They do get the center stomp with the... Oh my god! Oh, Weeha goes back to Romania after that one. They do get the stomp onto Duster, but they're gonna get the epicenter there. It is a lot of damage. The Mystic Flare doing a lot of damage, just like the Shadow Dance. It's gonna be Pop tanking with the Stampede. He's fast. And now that's the Costabil Morphling into King RD. Can they get this BKB? It's Lark. It looks like he's fast enough to bounce away. So they get 2. They lose 2. Support and core on both sides. Aegis still up. Now the question is whether they can get this tower, and I feel like they can. There's no Primal, no Epicenter, no BKB on Slark, and the gold advantage is slowly diminishing by SG's very aggressive plays overall. Even after losing 4DR, they take the fight, so pretty impressive. Oh baby, Costabil. Oh no, his Sand King form is over. Bounce does not connect. The Ethereal Blade allowing him some time. He's Morphling. He's attribute shifting. It's just so much easier to say morphing. Okay, we'll find 4DR again. Oh, he actually has a Maelstrom. Pretty interesting build. I guess it makes sense with so much attack speed. Weeha gets pinged out. Oh baby, 4DR. Oh, they're chasing. HFN is here. They do have so much damage. 4DR will melt once again. That's his second death in a very short period of time, also giving the center away. They do pop the Stampede. It does look like Tavo will die. He taunts the Primal Roar. Doesn't really commit to it, which is probably the right idea. Flea going for a Shadow Blade, huh? In the bottom lane, we see Liposa going for an Aeon Disc. Does not want to get bursted down. They get some sentries. They're gonna spot King RD farming. Oh, the Stomp is there! Do they have enough damage? Yeah, with the silence, there's no way King RD can survive. And it's gonna take so long until he has like the Force Staff or the Scepter. Oh, HFN, he was hiding. The Ethereal Blade gets used. He's gonna Dispel and gonna keep on farming. It looks like they're gonna try to use those pickoffs to get tier 2, and they can do it easily. Oh, even a Glyph. Gets forced, Costabil. Just backs off slightly. Secures that objective. There's only one tier 2 up for Pain Gaming, whereas SG holds 2 towers in the mid and top lane. They are relatively healthy. In terms of ages, 1 minute and 30 seconds. So SG, they do have the means to go for another aggressive play. 9 seconds until Stampede is on, and they're actually TPing the Skywrath Mage here, so I believe they're gonna go for something. There is no smoke on him, but they can maybe just try to force this tower, right? Costabil is already here, and we do see Clinks, a completely opposite area of the map with no TP. This is important, right? He has no TP. They might be able to get this. HFN going for what seems to be a Skadi. Is this a complete Skadi? No, that's just the Ultimate Orb. Alright. Flea and Liposa, they have great position here. No wards from Pain Gaming, revealing what they just did. Liposa shows up. How's gonna get used? Are they going for some sort of high ground? I do not agree with that. I hope they just get a tier 2. I mean, there's Warlock Golem, there's Epicenter. They're gonna try to defend top. They don't want to trade even, and that's good. 30 seconds for the Aegis. Oh, the Stomp is gonna be there. Duster just melts. The amplification is insane. When you don't have BKB, like anyone melts, right? I feel like will be forced to get BKB. And he's going for it. I honestly dislike Weeha's build, but I feel like having the instant silence from the Orchid and then just following up with the Sand King is so strong. But I guess they feel like they can always Fatal Bonds the Morphling or something. Oh. They're farming here. Weeha is level 19. Oh, they pinged Zlark out. There is no vision. Zlark. Oh no. Zlark knows that there's wolves chasing him because his passive gets taken down. So that's good. Having the Lycan versus Lark, you always have the vision from the wolves if you're good enough, and it does look like 4DR is pretty good at microing those little wolfies. They get a sentry over here, and it's now Coastbill just cutting the wave from Tavo, this pushing bottom. He has a tomato with himself. Liposa pretty close to that Aeon Disc, but if they decide to fight without it, we might see a bad engagement. Flea actually showing very aggressively here. He does not have level 18 yet, so only level 2 Earth Splitter. Pretty strong regardless, but Stomp's gonna be there. Zlark quickly dodges. 4DR, nice position. That's a nice position. They do get the center. They take one ward down. And now HFN, he's looking, he's sniffing. There's no Aegis anymore, so SG, they have to be careful. We're going to have a rune spawning right now. It's going to be a Arcane rune in the bottom lane. Zlark just clearing some mud golems. And now Morphling again, cutting this wave. They have this control over this high ground area, which just gives them the chance to cut both mid and bottom nicely. We do see some drawings here. It's actually, I guess, Elder Titan showing where Zlark is, and he was correct. Oh, 4DR still hiding. Just sending the wolves. They know about Tavo being there. They have the sentry. They have Necro, but it's not. It has not been used. There is a catapult wave over here. The game is pretty tense overall. You just see both teams trying to cut waves, avoiding each other, even though there's no Aegis anymore. So, in terms of gold advantage, this is dead even. This game seems pretty similar to the one we saw between Pain Gaming and SG in the first round of the regional qualifiers. And now Coastbill, he dares poke his little morph face into the high ground. He doesn't have BKB. Actually, oh my god, the buildings! They are melting to the right clicks of this Morphling. Jesus, that's 300 damage. Oh my god. That was quick and easy. That was quick. Now shrines are down. Oh, this is a great move by SG. There was no reaction. Oh, they didn't have glyph for 10 seconds. 1 minute and 10 seconds. I don't remember when they committed glyph. I feel like it was when they pushed this mid tier 2. I feel like that was it. Oh, they're engaging the Burrow Strike, the Promora, but Coastbill is morphing. He is pretty tanky. They're trying to go and he morphs forward. He doesn't care. They're gonna be able to get King Guardian. He buys back instantly. I heard a pound somewhere else. Liposa trying to TP out. They do pop How. They do TP the Skywrath Mage, and it looks like SG. They're gonna get scotch-free. Only Liposa falling. Can they cancel Coastabill's TP? The Lincolns is there. They don't have a way. Oh, that's so costly. That's 30 Essence Shift stacks on HFN though. That's 87 extra damage. That's a shit ton of... I'm sorry, that's 200 extra damage. Wait. No. Okay, that's... that's 90 agility does 90 damage. I'm sorry. My brain kind of fried a little bit. That Lark's pretty strong. So if they can utilize this power spike, this is what, 2 minutes? Yeah, this is 2 minutes of a huge Zlark. But they did commit some buybacks, and he does not have BKB for 16 seconds. So SG, they have to be very careful on how they approach this. They do have some wolves scouting the area. Oh, baby. Guys need to be careful. This... Oh, no, the Roshan's being attempted by Weeha. But the... Oh, no! The wolf knew about it! Weeha will die. They're trying to go on... Oh, no, Morphling was... Morphling was going agility for some reason. He morphed agility. And he got stunned straight up. Well, both cores are very valuable. Was this a debate? I don't know. Okay, they're going to initiate on 40R, the Prime Roar and the Burrow Strike at the same time. They do pop the Stampede, and now HFN, he's retreating. It looks like Tavo's gonna die. That Purge is way too strong. Other Titan pops his Ghost Scepter, BKB onto Zlark. They don't have a Nullifier. Can they burst this little Wolfie? Looks like they can. He's fast. but they will get the kill on the Warlock. They are gonna buy back the Morphling. HFN is getting out of control with those essence shift stacks. He doesn't have BKB or Shadow Dance. Can they chase? There is no Stampede, so I guess Pain Gaming, they might be out of the second Roshan. It looks like every time SG, they just outmaneuver Pain Gaming in the Roshan area. Look how much agility. Oh, what? He's stuck. Oh. Alright, it's gonna bounce away, but that's another free Roshan. And the way SG, they're able to... I guess they know that Pain Gaming definitely rely a lot on the Roshan, but those wolves from 40R, they're always scouting the Roshan pit, and that just allows them to get the fight every single time. The Weeha just got destroyed. There is some pressure bottom, but not nearly enough to, or close to what we saw here on the Pain side of things. They still have this shrine, so as long as they control this area, next Roshan might be contested. You know, by having this shrine, you do have some control over Rosh, but I'm not sure. Weeha now finally has BKB. He is going for the Nullifier, which I really like. Bowie, please have some map awareness. Klinks was ratting. Oh. Oh. I'm sorry, guys. I am sorry. Jesus Christ. I don't know how I didn't notice that. Well, I still feel like the game is pretty even for... I would say SG... I would say SG is ahead. Like, yes, you can rat, but... It's all about the next fight, right? In terms of buybacks here, they did commit buyback onto Sand King and Morphling. This is problematic. They need to be careful with the Morphling. He has Aegis for now. I feel like they need BKB on the Lycan. Like, he's getting pounced and dying. Like, the Lycan shouldn't be dying like this. He's going for the Assault Cuirass, which means that if they win... I don't know. I feel like they already have enough push. Like, you don't need armor versus Lark. You just need to kill him. I feel like BKB... the Assault doesn't allow you to withstand this Lark. He actually likes that you're tanky. I don't know. So, they do have double Catapult Wave. They do have Aegis and Cheese. Do they want to pressure this? King RD is level 15. With a Blink Force Staff Gem. A lot of vision here coming by Pain Gaming. Not sure. Oh, baby, Arcane Rune. But you're gonna find this Lark. The Silence. They do not Dark Pact this, but they are also... Oh, they don't chase. The Blink Dagger on center. The Silence was perfect, but Liposa couldn't connect the stun. And he's going for the eggs. I really like this. I feel like the eggs... it kind of goes both ways, because if the Lark doesn't die, he's gonna get huge, because he can just keep hitting people and he's not gonna kill anyone, and he's just gonna get a lot of essence shift stacks. If they do kill this Lark, they do have some damage. They just have to save the Ethereal Blade for when the BKB on this Lark expires. He has how many stacks? This is 6, so yeah, it's pretty low. He went Shadow Blade, Echo, BKB. Oh, mid lane. Klinks is level 22. Has the gold for the Nullifier, but if he goes for it, doesn't have a buyback. In terms of waves, this one is... all the waves are so good for SG. Do they pressure now? I feel like you can take shrines, at least. Huh. So are they pressuring this? Oh, look. Look at the wraparound. Liposa, they're trying to commit the epicenter, but oh, they find the Morphling, but he has that BKB we talked about, and he's just destroying. Sand King's out of the fight. He has no buyback. The problem, we're holding center in place, but he has a Glimmer Cape. The Golem's gonna be there. They're trying to TP Tavo away, but they stun him, and Tavo is dead. He has buyback. This is a buyback on Duster. The only hero dead on SG is the Skyref Mage. The Spirit chasing people down. They're gonna get the stun on Slark. They're gonna get the Spirit. There's gonna be so much damage. Can they kill him? That was gonna melt. Buyback on HFN. They're chasing with Costa Bill. Everyone on Pain has to buy back, and SG, they'll finally disengage, knowing that this was a great fight for them. Do they have True Sight? The Burrow Strike actually going back. Jesus, the Aeon just Liposa, allowing him to be survivable. Costa Bill so low. They're gonna take the Aegis now. Alright, but now HFN is showing. Can they chase? We are the right clicks are enough, and this is a dieback. This is only HFN. This might be GG. See, that's why I said that SG is ahead. I feel like they're heroes. have Elder Titan versus 2 agility cores, and Morphling is just too strong right now. If you have Morphling Lycan, one fight is megas at this stage of the game. And yes, Pagan Gaming, they do push very well, but only like they need more than one core alive. Whereas the Morphling can get megas by himself. They do commit the Stampede, and that's... Is that an Aghanim Scepter one? It is not. Oh, BKB on HFN, he actually becomes the Slark! And this is a fish versus fish. They do... Oh, wait, what? Oh. Alright. That's, this is weird. I feel like the problem is not even the draft. I feel like the way we have built the Klings. It's pretty weird. I guess they were trying to just rat with Weeha, and they did get this. I feel like this was down for 5 minutes, and I never noticed. But okay, so they will get megas here, and now Costaville will just wait for him away. Can they end the game? So that's 30 seconds and 3 heroes. They do not have golem. This is... I feel like this is GG. Do they have glyph? They don't have glyph. This is over. HFN issue... Even if they don't... Yeah, that's GG. SG Gaming! They win the second one. And by second one, like, this is game 1, but that's the second time they're playing versus Spain and winning, so... Yeah. So yeah, guys, I'm not gonna listen to any songs. I know this is a bummer, but... You know... I don't want my videos being blocked worldwide just because I heard one Post Malone song. So who's the MVP here? I have to give it to 4DR, honestly. The way he scouted the Roshan twice. This is so dumb. This is so dumb. Oh, man. They just choose the carry. They just choose the carry every time. It's not even funny. So, alright, let's watch OG versus Kingdra. Oh, this is a draft. This is probably a draft as well. Yeah, okay. So, I'll just watch this draft while we wait. I think Dazo is no longer an orb. Yes, it's not an orb. Sing for us then. The carry was not the MVP of that match. MVP votes are always down. Yep, I agree. So that game, I don't like the Desolator there. I feel like they needed Orchid. It's an instant. It's an instant burn on the Lincolns from the Morphling. Then you can just Burrow Strike or the opposite. Like Morphling, they were not 5-manning a lot of the times. I feel like there was a lot of potential on killing the... I feel like that's the second time where Pain, like, they had this sort of advantage and they were trying to outplay SG in the late game, and it looks like SG is so good in the late game right now thanks to Flea and Stanking. I feel like that's a mistake, honestly. Like, before these roster changes, even before Weeha was added, I feel like having Duster and King RD just allowed Pain to have a better late game decision making versus SG. That's definitely not the case anymore. If SG is not better, they're at least even. And I feel like the decision of trying to always play to the late game, thinking that they're better at that, it just looks like that, because it was the same in the first game. Pain was they were like 6k gold ahead at some point, but they just kept like, oh no, let's get a freaking Daedalus on this Wind Ranger that doesn't have a BKB and she's playing versus 3 counters. We can definitely rat them or something, and that never really happened. So yeah. What happened in Thunder Warrior? Yeah, they were using macros. How do you detect a macro? You just check the logs for the game. You can see that the speed that he's pressing the keys is non-human or inhuman. Yeah, it's just, you cannot do it. Would anyone look to command Vanna's hero pool? He's only playing Amber like he does in pubs. I mean, if you can get if they can get away with it, I mean, just ban the Amber then. Oh, Hachi. Don't even get me started, man. Don't get me started. That's so rough. He's not human. He's a fish. I mean, I was laughing so hard when they were spamming that tuna in the chat, and it's like, spam the tuna for Atun. But well, if he didn't kill his career now, I mean, it's pretty hard to have a worse scandal than that, right? What is worse, like, in your opinion? Is it worse to 322 or is macro? I feel like the 322 is actually better, right? Because at least you can justify that, like, you need the money to survive. Here you're using a macro, like, you're actually good. You're actually trying to change the outcome of a game for your own benefit. Like, I'm not sure I can explain in English, but I do feel like the 322 is better than using the macro. I'm not sure what you guys think. What did Neymar do today? I don't know. Didn't watch the games. At least not banned. We don't know, right? They could potentially ban him. Like, they can try to. Maybe they're still thinking about it. Explain in Portuguese. I'm not sure I can explain Portuguese as well. It's just that, like, one thing is getting money right now for a game so that you don't starve and pay your rent. Another different thing is trying to qualify for TI by cheating, and you're fine, you know? You're not doing it for necessity. Like, yes, maybe once you go to TI and get money, and you're gonna use the money because you're not rich. But it's different. Like, the other one just seems like I am desperate. If I don't do this, I'm gonna get kicked out and I cannot play Dota anymore. I can relate to that more than I can relate to using a macro. That's I guess that makes sense. They already posted in his Facebook a video using the Razer program. Yeah, I know that he uses a program, and hence, like, I understand that you can use it, but at the same time, I don't know, like, it just, why? It's not even that, like, it's not an advantage at all. It's like 0.1%. People are freaking out. I feel like it's more it's a question of value more than is a question of getting an advantage. Because do you get an advantage? Yeah, maybe 0.1%. But it's the question of trying to do something that pretty much everyone knows that is wrong. Like, you shouldn't be doing it. No one does it. So, yeah, I don't know. Guys, is there any laning guide by Bowie? I mean, picking right heroes to win the early game. Just pick strong heroes. There was no reason for him to use the macro, though, which makes it worse. Armlet toggles can turn a fight. Alright, guys, so let's... I see everyone saying this, and it gets me so mad, because it makes me... It makes it look like I'm defending cheats, which I don't. But let me try to explain. Let me breathe once. Alright, guys, so... What is the difference between a script and a macro? I feel like I already explained that, but I'm gonna do it again. You have Armlet, right? So everyone's like, well, if you have a macro, when you use Armlet, you're gonna be 1 HP. So if you do it faster, you don't die. Which is not false. But what is... So, let's say... Alright, so... The thing is, a script, it's a program that watches the game, and every time I can actually use Armlet to survive, I will survive, and it's not under my control. The computer knows, and he will do it. That's a script, and that's why script is definitely an advantage always. A macro, on the other hand, something that turns on my Armlet on and off, like, I can do this super fast, you know? The difference between 0.02 and 0.01 is not the biggest deal breaker when it comes to armlet toggling. The difference is the player having the knowledge of the right time to use and press the button in the first place. Like the armlet toggle is strong because you know that between the right clicks of the Lina, I can use this downtime. And look, this downtime is huge. Alright? It doesn't matter if it's me or if it's a program pressing it. It's pretty easy to dodge, but the timing, okay, I have to wait the attack and use it. Alright, so I'm gonna use it here. Alright, I'm gonna use it here. See, the armlet toggling I actually died here. The important part is the player, it's not the macro. Alright? Getting 0.1 second might help in 0.0001% of the time when there's like 97 zombies attacking me. But like, do you guys see? And this is why it's so frustrating, because he doesn't need it. He's a great player. There were no clutch fights where you could say for sure that the macro allowed the Husker to survive. Like, most of the time, Husker has 4k HP. You're gonna turn armlet on. You're not 1 HP. You're 2.7k HP. Doesn't matter. Anyways. Yes, I'm defending cheats, guys. Anyways, hope you guys understand my point. Yes, macros are wrong, and they are. I feel like it is correct. The decision is correct, but people are overblowing what a macro does. All right, that's just my point. Okay, using a macro to armlet toggle doesn't change. Like, you will not get MMR by using macro, all right? Because if you're a 2k player that cannot press the same button twice, maybe you can get 100 MMR, but like, that doesn't change the game, and that's why it's so dumb. He didn't need that, because anyways, it is pretty frustrating. And I'm sorry if I don't want to sound obnoxious. It's just that I feel like there's other people that don't know the difference between macro and between macros and scripts, and they're like, oh, they're using map hacks or something. The auto proofing is the same thing. Yes, it can decide, and that's why the ban is correct. I'm just saying that you're not gonna win. Whatever, guys. Look. Syndron is a 6 he's a 7k MMR player. He said it on stream that it doesn't matter, and I agree with him. And Drasko say the same thing. Those guys are good. If there's these huge players which have character, I could be biased. I'm from South America. I could be trying to defend Thunder Predator, which I'm not doing. But if there's Syndron, if all these great players are telling you that it doesn't make a difference, like, they're right, all right? Jesus. Thunder Predator, they are wrong, and I am glad that they got eliminated from the tournament, but guys, I already said that they are wrong in using the macros. I'm just saying that people don't understand. Like, that's such a complicated issue. I just want to get at him and just punch his face, because he's so good. And anyways, this is the last time I'm talking about this issue, okay? I'm not talking about this anymore. I feel like my position is quite clear. And that's it. Syndron and Drasko don't play Husker. Well, you know who plays Meepo? Well, Wagamama plays Meepo. He is a top 100 player on Meepo, and he himself multiple times said on Twitter that it doesn't matter, and I agree with him. It matters so little that it doesn't matter, okay? Let's say that a Warlock set, the new Warlock set, gives you a 0.01% cooldown reduction on your ult. Alright, so instead of 180 seconds, it's gonna last for 178 seconds on cooldown. Do you think that this will give you an edge that will, without a doubt... whatever, guys. I hate YouTube comments, man. People are... I'm gonna stop reading chat. Atun simply should have not used macros because he was too good. Yeah, that's exactly it. Alright, so Pain Gaming. They actually get Yaya, huh? I was not impressed by King RD's Aya. I saw him play. I feel like they won playing the hero, but I was not impressed. Maybe it was the pairings that they got, and it looks like SG they're making sure that there's not a lot of good pairs left. They do take the Beastmaster out. They do take Bloodseeker as well as Gyro and Clockwork. So for now, they only have Io Disruptor. This seems like such a weak lane, or like weak heroes, right? I mean, I agree. Disruptor is a hard counter to Io, and you want to either ban it or pick it. But Io Disruptor, I don't see the strength here. I feel like they can just get run over. Not that Winter Weaver is the strongest hero, but level 1 Arctic Burn is actually pretty decent. They do take the Morphling out. Respect ban. And Morphling, he just destroys Io. It's just way too much burst damage. You're going to take the Ember out on the side of SG. And that's interesting because they... No, that's right. Because Pain, they do have the first pick in the next phase. So yeah, it does make sense. And now Pain Gaming, what do you take out? PL is still up. And I feel like PL is pretty good versus Io. Just Phantom Rush that little ball, and he cannot run away from you. And they already have Winter Weaver on SG, right? So I actually like PL for SG quite a bit. I feel like he's super strong laner. He can dodge Glimpse. He can dodge Kinetic Field. He doesn't care about Io much. Oh, I hope Pain Gaming get the PL right now, or they get a hero that can deal with it, or else I'm gonna be scared for them. I mean, I guess they can. They did play Magnus PA once. That Magnus PA is not out of the question, but Io Disruptor Magnus looks awfully greedy and slow. So I'm gonna have to wait and see. Oh. Do you believe that Beastmaster scales badly? Nope. Alright, Pango is decent versus PL, especially in lane. So yeah, they're gonna give the Pango to Tavo. It is not the greatest Io pairing, besides having a lot of mana early on, so you can swashbuckle Shoot Crash very often. But you do have Beastmaster and Winter Weaver, right? So you can control the Rolling Thunder pretty well. But it is a good pick. I have to give it to Pain. And I understand why the Pango is open. I feel like removing the Ember and Gyro is more important. Now the question is, what do you pair versus the Pango? And is PL strong? I do feel like Pango destroys PL, right? You have a lot of AoE. Have a lot of Scape. Oh. You have Rolling Thunder. Ooh, they get the other Titan again. Huh. I feel like SG's draft is so much better right now. Like, first of all, you have a lot of control on Beastmaster and Winter Weaver. Then you can set up those two, the Winter's Curse or the Primal Roar into Stomps, into Split Earths, and that Winter Weaver now the Titan. I saw that just destroying a team. I don't remember which one, but it was a South American game, and you can just set up the Earth Splitter perfectly with the Winter's Curse. Alright, they get the DP. They were lacking push, but still not the best Io pairing, right? The Overcharge just protects the DP, doesn't give more damage. I don't know, Pain. I mean, DP is a great hero, but you pick the mid before SG picks their own mid, which gives them the advantage on picking like something like Alina. I'm actually scared for Pain. Lina is up. But that's not the type of hero 4DR has been playing, right? He's been playing the DKs, the Lycans. Lycan was removed for a good reason. So is DK good enough here? He lanes okay versus the DP. And I guess okay is an understatement. Oh, DK was removed. I'm sorry. Oh, they do get the Lina, yeah. Sorry. I don't know why I'm sleepy, but I am. They do get the Lina here. I feel like it's a great pairing versus DP. Wins the lane. Burst DP. Has sieging. You already have a Beastmaster, so that Lina is gonna be hitting like a truck. You do have another setup, right? You Scepter, LSA into Stomp. Primal Roar into LSA into Laguna Blade. Like, it's so easy for them to get kills, and they have the heroes to transition those kills into objectives. Where Pain Gaming, like, do you burst someone with Vio-Pango? I guess maybe. I don't know, man. I guess they have, like, the way Pain Gaming plays is pretty different, right? You have Pango, he's very mobile. Like, they have more mobile heroes overall. You can glimpse people, so you can try to play the map and utilize your mobility to try to maybe move SG around and get the fights that you want. My problem, though, is that they're gonna have to be very specific to how they use Exorcism, because, you know, if you have to use Exorcism to win a fight, then you cannot Roche, then you cannot take objectives later. Then as you can, they can fight. Their cooldowns are way smaller. The only big cooldown there is our Splitter in comparison to Pain Gaming. Whereas, you know, Relocate pretty high, Exorcism pretty high. Rolling Thunder level 1 is a little bit long, but I'm not sure the exact cooldown. Which hero for Pain? No tilt. Ben CK? I'm not sure about Zark Warden. I'm not sure about Zark Warden. They can... Okay, they take this Lark at least. So what is on for HFN? The Terrorblade? Not great versus Zark Warden. Clinks? Not great versus Zark Warden. Sven? Do you Sven here? They have a Winter Wyvern. Oh, I feel like they are fucked. And pardon my language, but what do you pick? There's no carries. There's literally no carries left that don't get countered. Husker, I guess Spectre is one hero. Is that your only option? But then you have Io, Spectre, Disruptor. You have the weakest lanes on Earth, right? There's... Oh my god. Is this an out draft? I was feeling like the Arc Warden was not a great pick, but now, if you think what Pain Gaming can pick for themselves, maybe they can safe lane the DP and pick something else mid. Like pick like a Tinker and just burst the Arc Warden. After all, he's very weak versus... He doesn't like to go BKB. But then you're playing Tinker versus a Winter Wyvern, Elder Titan, Beastmaster, which is not easy. And even the Spark Wraiths, you know, during the fight can be pretty darn hard to avoid. they don't know what to do. Look at the reserve time. They're gonna get PA. Okay. Oh, okay. There's PA. Still, not the greatest hero when you're fighting versus Winter Wyvern, but I guess that's the only option. It's also burst. Well, there's so much burst here. Like HFN, he's gonna have to play super greedy. He's gonna have to go Battlefield BKB. But I'm not sure he's gonna have a good lane. Right? He's gonna have Disruptor PA versus Beastmaster Elder Titan, maybe. Potentially. They're just gonna run at HFN at the start, and he's not gonna have evasion. I guess PA is a better laner because the Stifling Dagger is not so garbage anymore, but still. PA is the counter to Arc Warden, but They have a lot of counters against PA. It is a rough game. It seems really... Sniper, guys. Sniper gets completely countered by Arc Warden. You just get magnetic field. So if Pain lose, they play one more game. If Pain lose, they're gonna have to face Taurus, and then the winner of that game plays a BO5 versus SG. If FCG loses, then we have another game because this is a BO3. All right, guys, I'm just gonna use the bathroom real quick. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and I'll be right back. Just a second, guys. Alright, so here we go. We have a pause. Nice. So you guys can hear the flush, really? This mic was supposed to be... shouldn't be getting a lot of... Are you drinking water? Yes, I actually... The reason you heard a flush and I didn't came back instantly is that I was filling my mug. It's not really a mug, is that a jug with water? Alright, so we do have a game. Let's go. So the lanes for Pain have King RD and Tavo on the Pango. So this is a lot of sustain. The Tavo Pangolier will have a good lane. And he is a space creator that relies less on cooldowns than a hero like Death Prophet. Right? So that's good. The problem is, can HFN have a good game? Oh, I really like this thought. Can HFN have a good game if IO is top? And the only here they're actually tri-laning, is that correct? It looks like that's the case. Oh, the Spirit Fleet has so much damage. LSA destroys Duster, and they're gonna chase. This is gonna be another kill. Their lanes are so weak, and Flea with the right place chasing Tavo because he knows that the eye is gonna feather to him, and this is a double kill for 4DR. 30 seconds in, and that's the problem. Their lanes are so weak. Oh man, that's huge for 4DR and SG. Well, oh, and they're waiting Tavo. They're waiting Tavo here. Do they have Arctic Burn? That's a lag. Oh, they don't have. Oh, he doesn't have Flux. All right, that's awkward. Tavo, hello. If you feather during Pango out, IO stops. Is it intended or a bug? That's arguable. Oh, baby, the Spark Wraith. They're chasing Tavo. He doesn't have... What? Oh my god. Oh baby. Oh baby. So basically, let's read the skill. Pangolier curls into a magic immune ball and rolls out. When rolling, he moves at an increased speed and can move through trees, but has a decreased ability to turn. Striking enemies knocks them back, inflicting damage and stunning them when they land. Striking enemies knocks them back. Alright. Colliding with walls, blah 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 blah. Enemies can be stunned multiple times per use, but cannot be affected a subsequent time until the previous stun duration ends. Yeah, so what happens is, if you tether, for instance, when Lycan shapeshifts, do you get the move speed from? Oh god, everyone. Oh boy. The DDoS. No. Oh, hello, Moxie. How are you doing? Okay. We do have a reconnect. Oh, that's my favorite carrier right there. Oh god, he disconnects right up. And here we do have the Super Roshan. This is Duster's courier, right? Yeah, this is Duster's. Okay, so why would you get the move speed from phase shift, which is a skill where your move speed is set up and doesn't change, and you don't get the move speed when you tether Rolling Thunder Pangolier? That's an interesting question. Is this a bug? I feel like if this was a bug, it would have been fixed, right? Because Pangolier and I are pretty popular in High MMR games, so I'm not really sure what you think about it. Maybe, do they know about it? Does Spain know about it? I didn't know about it. I'm not even sure if it's true. Someone said it in chat and I believed. Okay, they do reconnect some heroes. Oh, the move speed is set to 0. No, I was being ironic, Bassie. I hate that carrier. But it's not. Move speed is set to 0. Okay. If the move speed. But what is the difference between setting the move? Like it says, roll speed 600, right? Why does he have a roll speed and not a normal move speed? Just because he's not walking? Is that it? Okay, I guess. Well, whatever. I guess. I mean, I can see why it would be broken. I mean, having the move speed to just chase that ball with overcharge would maybe make Pangolier too tanky versus that. I don't know. How much time do they have to reconnect? That's a great question. I feel like it's 20 minutes each side. Okay. He rolls. He doesn't move. You always use the donkey when you support. Alright, so they're back, but they're checking the internet. So it looks like the Russian batters, they really wanted Pain to win, so they are they're giving a little help to Pain. I'm kidding, guys. I have no idea what's going on. So let's check their rankings. Okay, go. Alright, so this is game 2. It looks like they might be able to chase Tavo, but King RD with the Tether saves the little Pango. So let's check CS. Here we just started. 1d9 for 40R. Range creep. Okay, not only... Oh, he actually guessed the range creep CS. But we also guessed the other one with the creep swarm. Top lane. They are chasing Tavo. They do lay the Spark Wraith around. One thing to remember is that... Oh my god. That's so much damage. Elder Titan here with the 60 extra damage by, you know, so good in dual lanes, so great in tri lanes. But in this game, they decide to dual lane. I do feel like that's a tough lane for PA as levels passes by, just because Duster, he just cannot deal with the Winter Weaver and Beastmaster. He's just a poor Raptor. He has one skill that deals damage on an 18-second cooldown. That's not great. They do heal Tavo here. I guess King RD committed his salve. No, only Tangos. Maybe it was Pango that committed a salve. Pango though only has one Tango, and I didn't want that to rhyme, but he's gonna start struggling in region a little bit. I love the DP style. All the new talents are so good. They have those little songs. Oh, Tavo, the deny will not be acquired. Here in the bottom lane, they're trying to chase. Lipo's actually pretty low. The Thunderstrike ends. The dagger is there. Can they keep chasing? The right click is not enough because of stealth. Shooting Beastmaster and the self will be committed. Oh, baby! They do get the kill with the Splinter Blast. So, nice axes. There was no salve on HFN, so suffering quite hard. Buys a lot of tangos here. It's gonna go back. There's a double damage top. Not sure if any... Oh, they do know about it on Pain, so we might see Weeha pressuring the lane and rotating to grab the juicy little rune. Here in the top side of things, we do have a pretty convincing lead in terms of CS. Bangalore. Okay, by convincing I mean negligible. It does, yeah, it's even now between our quad. Oh, the Stomp is there. Can they kill Io? Oh, can they set up the Spark Creep? They can't. It's gonna latch to the range creep, and they will be able to disengage. Here in the bottom lane, Clarity going on stanking. As Arctic Burn is a pretty long cooldown, so that's why Winter Reaver is not the greatest laner. But sure, against the Disruptor, he doesn't offer that much damage either. The LSA will not find Weeha, but for now, it looks like this is a commanding lead by 4DR, and this comes by the fact that he gets the double kill, starts with a second no talisman. It's super hard for DP to lane against that. So much more mana, so much more right click damage and HP. It's just a byproduct of the pain mistake of trying to go aggro with those heroes. SG, they just have way stronger ones. They do get a CS here with the Winter Weaver, interestingly enough. The LSA will find Weeha, double damage though. Need to be careful. Extra 70 damage. Definitely outclasses the second no talisman. Here in the top lane fleet, trying to pull, but that's just a single pull. Because at the same time, King Arya is actually booping the large camp here. Tavo just draws aggro. Doesn't really understand the pull. Oh, the LSA will fight Weeha, but the damage is scary. So 4DR understandably backs out. It looks like Disruptor needs to go back to base. Mr. Dusta lacking mana for any meaningful spells, which leads HFN pretty lonely here. And he's just taunting though. He's pretty happy. The Arctic Splinter Blast. It's Arctic Burn Splinter Blast. Doesn't find the Phantom Assassin, and it looks like they're gonna be fine here. Tavo with the right clicks has the double mango. There's a lot of mana for those shield crashes and swashbuckles. Pretty low cooldowns on both skills. They are TPing a hero here, and it is Duster. He brings a clarity. He brings a sentry as well as an observer ward. Access flying out. We're getting close to 5 minutes, so we have to wait and see which team will get the rune. But it looks like Costa before the runes. We'll get right click down by the swashbuckle shield crash balls from Pain Gaming, so that's a great play. It looks like we will be able to get these one. Oh, and they're fighting here. Stan King, he gets the bounty, and he's using the Arctic Burn, zoning Duster away. The Thunderstrike is strong, but this Wyvern is pretty tanky. 740 HP. That's a lot of HP for a support level 3. Alright, Tavo just celebrating here. Coastable. Doesn't get that CS mid lane. It looks like 4DR was being sucked by Weeha. The Crypt Swarm flies out. That's a level 3 Crypt Swarm, and he does get Exorcism. Sometimes you see players actually skipping the skill. He does get it at level 6. The Stomp finds King RD. Oh, they're gonna set up the Spark Wraith. Do they have enough damage? The Io does latch onto Tavo, and since he's close, the Flux is not dealing any damage. The question is whether Flea can close the gap. He doesn't have enough move speed, so This is enough. They do pop a salve onto the Arc Warden. Doesn't get cancelled by that Swashbuckle. And now Flea, he goes for the Stomp. Tavo easily dodges it. And Tavo, he knows he needs to stay close to the creep. So he will take more damage because of it. He tries to shield crash. Gets 2 heroes. He's very, very tanky. I'm not sure SG can fight that in the bottom lane. We do see kind of a fiesta here. Sliposa and Stan King. Nice Splinter Blast damage. The jump from PA. Very aggressive. It's PA versus Sliposa. The X's, they start to stack up. 2 stacks here. They're going to glimpse Sliposa back. He's trying to at least get Duster, but he doesn't get it. Here in the top lane, they do rotate the Io and Tavo back to the lane. And it looks like Pain Gaming, they're actually getting smart engagements, even though it looks wonky at first. They did force a rotation from DP, which is massive, because that gives 4DR a lot of time to lay down in the mid lane. But it does protect HFN, and he is the win condition, in my opinion, just because of how much he counters Arc Warden, and how much Arc Warden will have farm. You know, so as long as you can deny all that farm, then it doesn't matter that much. That being said, Sliposa is doing pretty well in CS here. He's tied up to the Pangolier. And Arc Warden actually struggling when you compare to the PA. Arc Warden only 26 CS. And I mean, understandably, this hero doesn't have a lot of base damage. You need to get the Ekla first. And when you have those balls just zoning you out of lane, a lot of the times, you know, you're attacking from far away, or projectile is not great. The Flux is applied. They're gonna get a Stomp. It looks like they'll dodge it. So, no cigar for Pain. For SG, actually. And, okay, so should crash forward. Actually finds 2 heroes, so 24%. Oh, and that's something I didn't. Oh my god, Flea's gonna take a lot of damage, but they'll be able to get it. Oh, alright. That actually looked impressive by, you know, at first sight, but it looks like King RD actually latches onto Iha. They do have vision. That is one annoying Spirit Siphon. They do have Creep Storm. I feel like they do have the kill. Weha just waiting. Oh, misses, but the balls are there. Flea is so low, but he will get right click down at the end. So, one thing I didn't mention, right? Let's say you get a 3-man shield crash here. This is going to be a 54% damage reduction. And then you have your overcharge, which is also 20% damage reduction. So Tavo will literally take no damage depending on how they play. They do pop exorcism, they're looking for stanking. He doesn't have Arctic Burn, this is scary. The shield crash forward. The balls will most likely secure the kill. He doesn't have Coding, but it actually kills the Eye before that happens. And now Coast will be completely zoned out. But actually the Flux doing a lot of damage. Really needs to be careful. It looks like somewhere else the Disruptor died. It looks like... what's happening? I don't know. They're taking towers here. Mid is down. They're taking bottom at the same time, and Pain Gaming, they're trying to go for a trade. It looks like they'll be successful. Weha was pretty low in HP, but the Arc Warden, being level 5, understandably doesn't engage. He's trying to get a stack for himself. He actually blocks the stack. Yeah. Awkward. Sliposa doesn't have Primal Roar, will have it, just gets it. Whereas the Primal Roar, give it to me, baby. They'll just burst King RD down with one little boop. We had TPs, but he needs to be careful. Cancels the TP. King RD with the pangs. That was not his plays, no exorcism. And they can probably take this tower now. And, I mean, what does Pain do? They need to farm HFN. He has a Chicken and Akela. I mean, he has decent CS, but let's check net worth. He has not the greatest net worth. He's actually behind Sliposa. And a lot of it comes from his 1 death. And the fact that another tower will fall quickly here for SG. And he doesn't have a place to farm, right? Not that Arc Warden does, but I guess... I feel like Arc Warden fights better level 6. That might be wrong. Let me think this straight. So... usually, I would say PA is very good at rotations and fighting when she's level 7. And this is not wrong, but in this particular game, there's too much burst. So I feel like the Arc Warden fights better just because he can fight from a distance. Whereas PA, I mean, you can commit daggers, but that's not a lot of damage. And just look at those heroes. Now we have other Titan, 900 HP. Winter Wyvern, 900 HP. Even the Lina, because of so many items, 1000 HP here. Arc Warden. So, it's going to be hard for Pain Gaming to actually burst those heroes because they don't have any burst whatsoever. The Pangolier gets the Rolling Thunder. We're still waiting to see that beauty flying away. Does the damage reduction stack normally, or is it the same with evasion? No, it does stack normally. No. 2 different sources of damage reduction they stack percentage-wise, right? So if you have, yeah, it's similar to evasion. It is similar to evasion. But the Pangolier, if he gets 5, he's gonna get 72 damage. 72? I feel like that's correct, right? Stomp? No, wait. No, that's 92, right? 20 times 5 is 100, so 18 is gonna be 92. Yeah, I guess that's correct. We do have Tavo here positioning himself. The spirit is there. Oh, the Winter's Curse, Death Prophet. She's getting right-clicked down by her own friends, and it's Stan King that gets the kill. And not only that, HFN is stuck here. Can they close the gap? Laguna Blade actually destroys the little ball of lightning. They're trying to chase Duster, and he's gonna be an easy kill because this. Oh my god, the Stomp gets cancelled. The Stomp gets. What happened? Oh, baby, he canceled it a little bit. Oh, he was so excited. That was a huge kill if they could get HFN as well, and they would be able to. Still, that's a commanding fight whatsoever, even though Pain are able to save the PA. Costa Bill has his Midas. They defend this tower. Exorcism was used to no avail, and they cannot fight for like 1 minute and a half now because of Weeha. He doesn't have a new scepter. There's no place that they can go for besides the Rolling Thunder in 20, so maybe they can kill a support with it. I'm not sure they can kill something bigger than a support. Maybe if they have Glimpse, but then it's gonna be SG actually overextending a little bit. Because, I mean, if you're farming close to your tower, Glimpse doesn't bring you anywhere where Ping Gaming can actually kill you. Liposa, he is farming here with his Medallion. It's starting to get pretty popular on Beastmasters at least, that you skip the Necro right at the start, right? You get the Phase Boots, you get either a Shadow Blade, a Solar Crest, and sometimes you never actually pick up the Necro. They are pushing a little bit here. Alright. They do have a lot of wave clear on SG as well. Dragon Slave, Elder Titan, Axis, Splinter Blast. Arquoran already has his Midas. He's in the bottom side of the map. So what is HFN going for? Wait, he's going Phase Boots and Treads? What? Is that correct? Okay, they do have Relocate on King RD. That's one thing they can do. They do know that Costa Bill is bottom. The Exorcism is up, so that 1 minute and a half we talked about came through. Lina has you Scepter, so HFN pops his Clarity, and he is looking for a little hero out of position that he can just use Scepter into a Dragon, into an LSA. They're gonna TP the Arc Warden here. He's going to Midas creeps pretty soon. I hope he saves the center and start farming the other one until he has the cooldown. And he's gonna go do just that. The X's fly out. They don't have any vision of Tavo. It's just being pretty pesky here. And that's what Pangolier does best. You just shove waves and you farm like a crazy man. Right now, he is kind of tied up to the Beastmaster, so that's a decent place to be. In terms of aggressive wards, the only aggressive ward from Pain is this one. They just awarded something here. Maybe it was just a sentry. So SG, they do defend their jungle relatively well. The only camps... Oh, wait a minute, they're TPing people here. Is this a smoke? Yeah, they have a smoke on Beastmaster. And this is a very... This is a lot of commitment, right? 3 cores looking for a kill. Can they find something? There is an HFN here, but you need to be careful with that blur. Let's see if HFN... watch my videos. The blur... Oh, the blur ends. You know there's someone here, but they are baiting. At the same time, there's 4 heroes there. They are splitter that I'll say. They actually relocate HFN down. The Laguna Blade. Can they kill this HFN? Yes, they can. At the same time, 40R is starting to get pretty low. He is fast, though. They're trying LSA. Nice dodge with the swashbuckle. He gets stunned, but 40R will pay the price. King RD is still alive. So they trade 2 cores for HFN. I'm not sure if that's... This is okay, just because I feel like HFN is their win condition. Did he buy out? Huh. I think he bought out. He probably bought out. Now they start pushing, and oh baby, they need to be careful. Stan King, he gets Swashbuckle here. There is no Static Storm, and Stanking, he's literally far away. And since they engage, they might not be able to get this tower. We is trying to get it. Tavo will just get right-clicked down. Can they get the tower? No. The deny from Flea, and he wants more. He's chasing. Give me your spirit. There it is. Weha needs to be careful. The silence will stop that, and it looks like that's the end of it. Mid lane, we do see 4DR respawning. Okay. Liposa, pretty close from finishing his Shadow Blade. Here we do see King RD farming with HFN. Already has that Demon Edge, and now he needs 1000 gold to finish his Battle Fury. It's gonna be an okay timing, not great, not terrible. He did die twice, so that's expected. 4DR though, he's just farming like a madman, and then surprisingly, he's going BKB and not Shadow Blade. It's like 97% of the time you see Lina's going Shadow Blade, and I feel like there is an argument to be made about Shadow Blade just because of PA and having the Silver Edge later on, but it looks like it's gonna be Liposa's role in this game to get that item. So I like that they don't go two Shadow Blades, and they are trying to get things done without utilizing their gold properly. For now, the gold difference is pretty minimal. I feel like 2k is okay, but definitely not insurmountable. And HFN very close to the Battle Fury. Do they have a smoke on anyone? They do have one on IO. They do have Exorcism up in 6 seconds, so that's great. And we see a lot of drawings here in a pause by Stanking. Oh, another DC. That's great. The physical DPS is going to kick in once Arc and Lina, you mean, get their items. Well, Arc Warden, he's going, already has a Maelstrom, that's pretty nice. Has the Midas ready. What about his clone? Oh, it's so unfortunate, right? Because when you're playing Arc Warden, you can actually check your clone's items or cooldowns. But I cannot do that here. I guess it's just important for Travels and Midas, but it's too interesting to be able to check that one out. Well, anyways. Solar Crest reduces evasion, D.Bowie, so I guess Silver Edge for Lina is not needed yet. It doesn't reduce evasion anymore. It makes the target miss attacks, right? Divine. Pretty sure they changed that. When casting an enemy removes 10%. Yeah, it gives you accuracy. It doesn't reduce evasion, which is different. And I mean, accuracy, I don't know. I don't like this mechanic too much, but I just feel like Silver Edge is way better. But he can get the Silver Edge later on. He, still getting the Shadow Blade. It's fine. You don't need the Silver Edge that early. The PA before getting BKB is super burstable anyways. Like, you don't need right clicks to kill the PA as long as she doesn't have BKB. 4DR has, as long as he gets the Scepter, that's probably a kill unless there's like a super fast relocate from King RD, which he did pull off in that fight. Remember, he was here. The Lina did die, but they had to commit more, and 4DR ended up dying. So it was a great relocate by King RD. So yeah, finishes the Battle Fury. I think he's going BKB, but you never know. This dagger here kind of reveals. He actually daggered through this camp to this camp, which reveals the vision. But the ward's about to expire anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. Stomp. Dragon Slave does find Tavo, but he quickly shield crashes and clears the wave. That's what the little Pango does. He's a little pesky. They're trying to smoke here. The double damage on Riha is expiring, but they do have a hero to break up the smoke, and that hero is Flea. The smoke breaks, and they do get the silence. Kinetic Field doesn't find him, but the Glinks will put him right back there. They're gonna get this kill. The Swashbuckle doesn't really find him, but that allows for the R to disengage and brings 3 heroes to one place. So that's more than okay for SG. In terms of items, Elder Titan has a urn. And he's going for the Mega Urn. Getting relatively close to it. Has the Windlace at least for the R. I don't know, man. I'm not sure. I can see why he's not going Shadow Blade, but it feels like they cannot play as aggressive as you usually expect Alina to play, just because of that Tavo. Oh, 4DR, he knows that Tavo is a greedy little pango, but yeah, he doesn't see the Lina anywhere. He's not gonna push. Very, very diligent, but maybe now. You know we want it, Tavo. You know we want it, and the LSA doesn't find him. The Laguna Blade is there. Oh, they're relocating. They're going aggressive. Tavo trying to find the Lina. They do. Oh, they bring HFN, and now that's a dead 4DR, and they don't find anything out of it. They post that he doesn't even get the bounty, afraid of actually giving another kill. He has Blink on the Pango that allowed him to just get on Lina's booty super quick, and now mid lane. It's just Flea, you know, just cruising. They will find some of the ping heroes around here. Invis Rune on Death Prophet going straight up. Oh, Courier. He tries to go for it, doesn't. Oh, wait, what? He drops some items, gets the tome. Alright, doesn't want to backpack those items. Oh, he has excessive items. Oh god. Oh god. There's a Death Prophet here. Another blink. So they have 2 blinks on Pain Gaming. And this is going to be a dead Elder Titan. Yeah, the right click will seal the deal. They do have they post around here. They actually ping the region. Well, as it happens, Costa Bill is farming quite a bit, but HFN is actually top of the net worth here. I do like he's going straight up BKB because in fact he pretty much has the item already. He just needs the Mithril Hammer. Okay, so do you pop Exorcism for this, or do you try to right click? Oh, the Winter's Curse. He wants to use it, but only 2 heroes. Oh, and we instantly DPs out of the Arctic Burn. That was clutch. Oh, they're actually pinging Costa Bill here. What? How do they? Oh, there's this ward. Costa Bill. Costa Bill, can you TP out? Oh, it looks like he'll be able to, but that was clutch. Oh, HFN even boops him once, but not enough to get any meaningful damage. No basher on the PA yet, for now. So they go mid again. They still have the Exorcism. That Blink Dagger on Death Prophet, pretty useful. The Pangolier wants to get a Crimson Guard. Quite nice versus heroes like Arc Warden and Lina. A lot of small instances of damage. They're gonna need something to dispel that, and only Nullifier really does it. Oh, the Glimpse back. Flea, he's dying so much. They blink forward. Silence is there. The Clone trying to do damage to Weeha, but it's not enough. Arctic Burn from downtown, slowing Weeha a little bit. Can they get the kill on Flea? The right click is close enough. The Swashbuckle finds the kill, but he's super low. It looks like they're trying to get Weeha, and he's going to be a collateral here. So they trade Lina. Oh, where did Lina die? Huh. Oof. They have vision. Oh, Glimpse back. It's gonna be a deadly Posa. Doesn't even. Oh, the stun is there. Primal Roar. Oh, that was so low, but he doesn't get it. Oh, this is starting to look bad for SG. They actually lost tier 2 top. I mean, they are farming, but Arc Warden is gonna get online way later than the PA. Like they were able to shut down HFN a little bit, but I don't know, man. I am starting to second guess this no Shadow Blade build on Lena. I really feel like they don't have any gankers. I guess the Beastmaster was trying to look for something, but he dies without committing Primal Roar. And I just feel like everyone's playing too passive. That's one reason I dislike Arc Warden as a hero, but they're trying to play it. We'll have to wait and see if it's strong or not. Alright, so Costa. Let's see if he can kill this and stack this. He is fast. Oh, he blocks the cam. What the hell? Okay, they're going mid. They want to defend this, but they lose the Winter Wyvern, and this is gonna be a free mid tier 1. Oh, then can they Roche? Of course they can. They have a PA. They could even commit Exorcism for the full. Yeah, they're gonna do it, and this is going to be Pain's time to consolidate their advantage right now. They do get one little ball here. Oh, they're buyback in the Winter Wyvern. Can they rush fast enough? It looks like they can, but the Winter is here stanking. Where's the Winter's Curse? They're gonna get it, but that's PA. That's not the target that you want. No, they don't do any damage. Oh, the Stomp is there. The LSA will find Disruptor. Can they get Duster? Yes, they can. No Static Storm. BKB on HFN though, just chasing for the R. He has a new Scepter, but he doesn't even commit it. They're trying to get the Pango attack. He missed again. They will get it. So this is a 2-for-1 Aegis, still on HFN's pockets. The Exorcism is down. Relocate is here. Not sure what's going on. They're chasing the Winter Wyvern. Arctic Burn will allow maybe Stan King. He's trying to get that Igor Vision, but the balls just take him down. The Uceptor. That's gonna be a dead clone probably. Yeah, that's probably a dead clone. He's trying to kill HFN. The overcharge. Maelstrom procs. No Maelstrom procs. So this is going to be pretty convincing fight for Pain. They did buy back on the Wyvern in the first place. So yeah, they bought back on the Wyvern, and that's it. No, that BKB on the Lina is taking so long, and the reason it's taking so long is that, you know, usually the Linas they get kills, they get kills and they get gold, but in this game, it doesn't look like that happened at all. And I guess maybe the Eye is the reason for this. I just feel like the Shadow Blade allows you to get those kills, to get that map presence, and then you just farm because people are afraid of actually pushing waves versus you. It's not the case here. On the bottom side, oh, Bangalore just was trying to be pesky, and they're gonna pause once again. SG. Okay. Alright, so here we are, guys. Donde está the DOS? Can Lina really kill with Shadow Blade with the threat of the Eye relocate? I mean, relocate is going to be used at some point, right? So you can always fight at the downtime. Look at the levels. Kinger is level 16. It's the same level as Lina. What is going on? They've been farming so much on Pain, and I'm not sure I understand how. Level 20 on HFN. Look at the Arc Warden. What is happening with these levels? This is bizarre. Well, I guess that's just HFN Dota. You just find farm. They do TP. Thanking here. Little snatch by the Death Prophet from Miha. Pretty much everyone from SG here in the bottom side. They're trying to get some Spark Raves. Oh, they will scout the Pangolier out. He does not know about this. Liposa has Shadow Blade on cooldown. Oh, where's the Primal Roar? Oh no, they're trying to chase, but he was so unlucky with the Shadow Blade cooldown because Primal Roar. Primal Roar, they do get it, but there's no damage. That's just a rolling ball of nothingness. The Split Earth is there, doesn't do any damage. And now Beastmaster with the Cold Embrace, they actually commit. Oh, that's nice. They buy a lot of the BKB timing from PA. Oh, but he wants Costa. He really wants Costa. Build the Bash is there, cancels the TP. Unfortunately, they're trying to disengage, and they will find that kill. Everyone from SG dying besides Elder Titan and Winter, and they are just the supports. Ooh, they even kill the clone at the end. Pain Gaming just outplaying SG. I guess, oh, that was so unlucky because they scout the Tavo the Tavo Pangolier, but they were just 0.1 second too late. Oh wait, Neon just gets procced, and they'll move forward. The Ire shows up, tower under heavy assault. They're gonna get it. Oh, blink forward. The Uceptor holding out their Titan. The silence is there. I don't. Oh wait, what? How are they dealing damage? What? Oh my god. Oh, I also really like the triple dagger versus Arc Warden. It's just way better at dealing with magnetic field. Oh, they do TP the clone here, the Primal Roar onto the Prophet. But where's the damage? That triple dagger. They don't have damage. They Uceptor defensive by. We had their jumping and they just destroy. They post as well as tanking. Oh no, the dagger bash. BKB again. This is game. This is game. There's no buybacks. They have a tier 2 mid, so SG, they might, you know, try to play this, but I feel like this is over. The PA just counters Arc Warden too hard. You had to pressure PA way more than this, and they just were not able to. They're not even close to a Silver Edge. Lina doesn't have BKB to this point. She actually, I don't know about this. So I guess they're just gonna lose 1 melee barracks, but this looks very rough for me. I'm not sure what they can do. Oh, come on, guys. Alright, so Lina, level 16. Ah, man. I don't understand this build. Dragonlance? I guess... I don't know. Maybe he wants to kill the Pangolier? Because, you know, just right clicks really affect the Pangolier with Rolling Thunder. I don't know. Crimson Guard just counters SG too hard as well. I feel like Crimson Guard just completely deletes all their damage. Like, they're literally doing 0 damage. Stan King, if he got a better Winter's Curse at Roshan, but even then, like, you wouldn't be able to get the Aegis, so it doesn't matter. You would get a kill, but I guess they just didn't pressure the lanes too much. They do scale the Invis here. With the Spark Wraith, it does land on Invis heroes. They're trying to use the clone to pressure the tower. They do get a glyph, but Pain, they don't care about that tower. They're going mid. That's the last tier 2, and that's the only... That's the gatekeeper. Oh. They will get this tower. Stan King has Blink Glimmer, so they can go for some clutch plays, you know. Those Cold Embraces and the Winter's Curses. If they can keep fighting, if they can make this the BKB on PA 5 seconds, and they farm like a Side of Vice or a Bloodthorn onto the Arc Warden, they might have a chance. For now, he has a 4-staff and a Mjolnir. I'm not very confident on those items. But, you know, if they can buy 15 minutes, who knows? 15 minutes is a lot of time. Oh, they're chasing someone here. Mr. Flea. The kinetic field giving vision. Pangolier chasing. Oh, baby. Goodbye. They're leaving the base. SG, they do have this chance. After seeing 3 heroes in the top side of the map. It's absolutely insane for me that Lina got fucked so hard, even with the double Q in the strat. I feel like that. I'm not sure if that was 4DR's decision to not go Shadow Blade, because like the captain is Stan King, I want to say. I don't know who's captaining them, but I feel like someone said, well, we already have a Shadow Blade, don't buy another Shadow Blade, and that completely killed the way 4DR plays Lina. It could be the right choice, but I'm not sure they played that right anyways. Because Liposa, when he got... I guess he just farmed the Shadow Blade too slow. I don't know what happened there. They're gonna pop the Exorcism. They're going. The Aegis is gone. So, just to let you guys know. That's a level 23 PA with a Nullifier. That's where we at right now. And this little girl has a ball of lighting called King RD. And yeah, range barracks is down. They're trying to position the Glimmer. Oh, they have a sentry. You need to be careful thinking, oh, they just jump in, but the Winter's Curse doesn't do anything. The Cold Embrace, oh no. The Pango train just destroys the poor little Wyvern. And they're trying to fight here. Coastalville, can you? No, there's no way you're gonna get this kill. The Crimson Guard just deleting all the damage. Lacab McTug flies out. Nice magnetic field, but that's just 1 second they're buying. The Nullifier projectile so slow, Jesus. They do buy back the Beastmaster. They do have Primal Roar, but 4DR doesn't have BKB. This is an uphill battle, and that's an understatement. They do go in with Stan King. He has that Arctic Burn. He does slow quite a bit. They do purge it with the Dispel on Death Prophet. Now she's trying to get away, and she blinks out. They get a Pango. There's a gem in the ground, I guess. Oh god, those daggers. But she's gonna blink strike away. Doesn't... Oh my lord. Can you imagine if PA had a negative scepter? What would it be? Oh, Primal Roar. Do they have enough damage? They actually do. There was relocate, but the eye... Oh, okay. They're trying to get more kills. Flee. Nope. King RD finds himself a range creep. Mjolnir. Mjolnir buffed the other Titan walking forward. And it looks like the IO will survive. They don't have Winter's Curse to... Sorry, guys. And yeah, he just TP's out. They will find a gem. But that's a 19k gold discrepancy. They bought back pretty much everyone. There's no buyback onto the Winter Wyvern, nor Liposa, nor 4DR, or Coastabile. So it's not looking good. Definitely not looking good. 8 seconds for Roshan. We do see here in the top lane Mr. Coastabile now trying to push, but I don't know, man. His items, I don't know how they play with those items. Like, I'm not hating on the items. I just don't know what you do. Like, there's tons of different ways of playing Dota, but like, how do you kill the PA? There is no Silver Edge. Beastmaster's forced to get a Gold Scepter. Other Titan, like, he doesn't have a Mega Iron. That's just, oh, he actually just, okay. Just ignore what I said. He just got the item. Arc Warden, I mean, he's going MKB, but I don't feel like MKB. I feel like you need control on the PA, or she's just gonna jump and kill you. She's at a stage where, you know, she's critting for 1.5k damage. Like, Arc Warden cannot survive that. He has 15 armor. That's definitely not enough. They're gonna pop a smoke. There was no vision, I guess. And Roshan is up. And this is it, guys. This is a decider. The Smoked Hawk will get vision. And this is it. SG can either get this Roshan and try to buy more time, or they're going back to the drawing board. The Spirit will find Duster. And the Static Storm is completely off the mark. Beastmaster is here. They send the clone. The blank. No! Poor Winter Wyvern gets destroyed by the HFN. There's no Winter's Curse. There's no Primal Roar. They're jumping HFN. This is the... Oh my god. This is disgusting. And the GG flies out. Winter Wyvern never had the chance. And this is over. Maybe a 15% chance for PH to land an extra attack. Like randomly? 15% chance to just dagger someone? I don't know about that. Arc Warden should have gone for SE after Maelstrom, since he already farms fast enough. What is SE? Silver Edge? I mean, it's not horrendous. They look... They were all in the left side. There was no way for him to, like... For him to cast the Winter's Curse. I mean, when you're 15k gold behind, it's always gonna look bad. I don't like people using strong words like that, because like if this was an even fight, you could probably blame it on the Winter Wyvern. But like, you already lost 2 lanes of barracks, you're super far behind, you have no buyback, you're pretty much playing that game for a YOLO play. You know there's like a 0.1% chance you're gonna win. I feel like after the first lane of barracks, the game was over. I was surprised they kept playing after the second one. So who's the MVP here? I guess I don't like to give MVPs to carries, but I feel like it's HFN. He farmed so much. I don't know how. So it's probably the supports are probably the MVPs, but I couldn't see clearly how did they create space for HFN to farm, but somehow he did it. They got so many levels. King RD was he had the same level as 4DR. And I feel like one problem of this new lineup for Pain is that they're trying to play around the supports a lot, which is nice, but also buys space from 4DR. So there's a lot of games where he's not doing as hot as the usual 4DR, just because, you know, when he gets level 5, he leaves the lane so that a support can get experience. Usually when nighttime comes, 4DR is gonna leave the lane. And as a Lina, like, you don't farm the jungle level 5 as fast as a Lycan, and I feel like that kind of hurt them a little bit in this game. Just ban Io. Yeah, I kind of have to agree. I feel like Io is just way too strong right now. I really thought Penguin Weeha should be... I mean, Pango played well, but I mean, I never give MVP to carries, so I felt like I felt forced to do it this time. Oh, this game is hype. This game is super hype. The next game should be up in 5 minutes. So this is a 3K golded for VJ Storm. Peter Pan and Warlock. Underlord being played by 3-3. Has Crimson Guard, it looks like. No. Wait, what? He got the buckler and he's going back. What's happening? Where's the carrier? Is the carrier dead? Oh, the carrier probably has a recipe. Feels bad. Bloodseeker, Blade Mayor, Radiance. Radiance? Huh. Shadow Blade on CCNC. Witch Doctor. Veil Lincolns. Yeah, Lincoln is pretty good. They don't have a lot of ways of canceling the Lincolns. Only the Fatal Bonds. Like it's or the Blood Rage, and there is no Shadow Blade on the Bloodseeker, so it's pretty hard. Wind Ranger has Maelstrom. Drow Ranger. He doesn't have the golden one. What a scrub. And Tusk. Okay. Well, this is not grand finals, so we can still have a Brazilian final depending on the losers bracket winner hype. They can learn from the mistakes. I think that SG should have picked it since it wasn't banned and they had the first pick. Really? Are you sure? Let me go back. I feel like they had first pick. Peng, I mean. Oh god, what's happening? Oh, that's bugged, right? Because it's captain's mode. Oh, whatever. I feel like Pain Gaming had first pick, but I might be wrong. If SG didn't get the IO, then you're right. I have to agree with you. So maybe SG doesn't play IO, or they're not confident in it. Maybe that was Pain testing whether SG plays it or not. Oh, hello. Shadow Blade Drow Ranger. Still level 11. I do like Drow Quap. I feel like this hero scales so hard. So he can skip the 25 damage talent because he has 58 extra damage right now. And you can get the attack speed and it's gonna be a huge carry. This Quap, War is gonna scale like crazy. Oh. I'm gonna find MSS. There is no shrine, so. Oh, she had a region. Oh, it's gonna be a great smoke. Level 14 here. Super mega farm. They even have the Drow showing. So they're gonna try to jump Drow, but little do they know that the MSS train is going for them. They do get the Pit of Malice with the Maledict Blood right on top of it. Nice Sonic Wave, but the Blood Right just zoning everyone out. Snowball forward. MSS, they try to use the Rupture. They bait it out, but finally they committed. But they're not going forward. You're afraid? They're trying to get the Golem here. So MSS, he gets traded by a Golem. I mean, that's 100 gold. That's how much he's worth for his teammates, apparently. And, alright. Here in the top area, we do see 3-3 with the Clarity. Getting close to the Scepter. Finishes the Crimson Guard we talked about at the start. Alright, so SG. It looks like they don't play Iron. That's definitely a weakness. Especially considering how strong IO is. Okay, so they're trying to Roche. The Shackle Shot will land there. They have decent. I would like to see the attack speed talent here, but I guess they can do it anyways. Or maybe not. The missile does carry out. They do have hookshot. They're trying to tank the hookshot with the Tusk. Sentry gonna get laid out. They have a lot of sentries, but there's a dire sentry here as well. Oh, the hookshot. They are trying to repel this. Oh, is gonna get silenced. The Blood Right is there. Can they get the Roche? They will get the Roche on War. The Pit of Malice is gonna be used. Rupture as well. They're zoning everyone with that Firestorm. Oh, and Pycat is just a monster right now, just diving people. CCNC with the BKB. Ewar needs to blink away. 2 dead on the side of VGJ Storm. Make it 3 with that. Oh, they tried to boop it once with Resso. The jumping they get. The poor Pycat. Now Ewar, he has Aegis. He's not afraid. Has Arcane Rune, actually blinks out of the Pit of Malice to the high ground. He doesn't want to give this up. He's gonna get another. They're gonna have to commit the Dark Rift, but the PPD is already dead. They actually gush CCNC away from the 3-3 Underlord, but a little bit too hasty with the gush there. That might have worked, but slightly hasty. That's only level 2, so that's 5-second delay. Who you got for predictions? I went for SG. Am I insane? I don't think you're insane. I feel like it's insanely close. I just have a hunch that Pain's gonna take it. Oh my god, nice. Wait, what? What's this max souls? This is a tanky draw. Wow, she dies anyways. Now they're trying to get Shadow Fiend. He doesn't have Shadow, but he doesn't have BKB. The punch is there. The Death Ward gets cancelled. And now they're trying to fight. It looks like Zaya might die. The Snowball is here. He actually goes forward. CCNC gets a dominating streak. And Pycat will finish the poor Witch Doctor at the end. Storm, Ewar will TP back to base. Has that Lincoln Sphere we talked about. And it's going to be the end of it. I feel like it's really a question of drafting between the two teams. I feel like they're so evenly matched. That's really a question of, you know, which hero each player is playing. So Snake King gets a tower. 2k gold advantage. Pretty even game overall. The Aegis still stands on Quap's little hands, and I like that she went for the attack speed. You really want to utilize that draw aura as best as possible. That's 60 damage. Like, that's an insane amount of damage. He's going for a Maelstrom now, which I like because he's probably going to get Spell Lifesteal, which is dope. Makes you know, higher HP, which means the Bloodseeker is not dealing that much damage. Oh, and they break the Lincolns. That's scary. You need to be careful with the Lincolns. Another blink forward, and he's just farming here. Has a lot of mana regen because of the Lincolns. It's not going Orchid, huh? I guess Orchid. Like, why are you really stopping with the Orchid? There's already a new Scepter on the Underlord. I guess you can stop the Golem, but then you have to blink where PPD is, and if you do that, you're probably dead anyways. So yeah, like trying. When you're 5 versus 5, the Orchid doesn't do much. The Maelstrom is probably just a better farming item. I do like the mana. I do like Orchid and Lincolns though. I feel like it just makes you so. You literally never have to go back to the base. Richie J is more mobile. What's up, the Infinite Cock? Ewar is an idiot. Aetherlands counters Rupture. Cheaper and better than Lincoln's. Well, first of all, Lincoln's is a way better item than Netherlands in general on co-op. Do you agree? If you agree, we can continue. So okay, it's cheaper, but if you can get away with the Lincoln's, we did agree that Lincoln's is better, correct? You get mana regen, you get HP regen, you get stats, and it's not only a counter to that, but it's a counter to a Side of Vice if it ever comes out on the Shadow Fiend. It's a counter to the Fatal Bonds. It's a counter to... Yeah, it's a counter to those things. So yeah, Aetherlands can counter Rupture. But it doesn't mean that you have to go with that. Like in a game like this, where they have so little ways of canceling the Lincolns, I would definitely go Lincolns if I can afford to. If you die like 4 times, yeah, get the Aetherlands. Why not get the greedy item? Especially when they're playing greedy as well. They have a Radiance. They have like... You don't want to be forcing Rupture on you just so you Aether lands and I'm fine because they're gonna be farming anyways. So the Aether lands doesn't do anything for you. The Lincolns allows you to tank creep waves and never have to go back to the base. Oh, they actually lose Aegis here. You should be careful. You can break your Lincolns. Oh boy, are you? I mean, you have TP, but come on, calm down. TCNC. He's AFK. Okay. Are they going for a smoke? They know that there's no Aegis anymore, so they might be trying to go for a play. You do see the missile hitting here. Alright, so we do have a game. How can Aetherlands counter Rupture? Well, Rupture only deals damage if you move less than 1300 range, and with the Aetherlands you can actually blink out of Rupture because you're gonna have like 1450 or something. Bowie, you motherfucker, I'm leaving. Just wanted to say that I really admire you, man. Great entrepreneurship. Hope you succeed even further. Thank you. In the vibe. Really appreciate you being here. What's up, Basie? Rupture does damage? Yeah, exactly. Well. So here we are. Oh, SG picks the IO. IO poggers. So this is going to be a 5 Rubik. It's going to be Mr. Flea playing the IO. They do get the Nyx. Pretty decent counter versus the IO. They also have Beastmaster Warlock, so those Fatal Bonds are pesky. But I don't know, man. Ember Spirit IO. Those heroes are strong. Nyx is one of the hardest counters because you can always spike Carapace the Flame Guard, and that just sets you up for like a 5-second stun when the Nyx has enough levels. So now the problem is this Nyx Assassin is going to be played by King RD, right? So it's not going to have as many levels, which means that at some point that Ember Spirit is going to get an Aetherlands, and then it's way harder for you to go for those plays. They will get the Luna, so that hero is going to scale insanely well, and I hope SG has a way to either out-farm the Luna or pressure her. Right now, they don't really have the part. I guess they could offlane the Ember, but I feel like it's just too much of a 40R hero for them to give it to Costa Bill. I saw some offlane Embers with IO when I was casting CIS. I just feel like you just need a good partner here. Night Stalker is bad, actually. Huh? So what do you get? Versus Luna. Maybe a Monkey King for Costa Bill, and you just go aggro, and you try to safe lane something like a. So Pangolier is open, so that's interesting, right? When they open with Beastmaster, you don't necessarily you don't have to ban the Pango. I guess that you might play Pango. I don't feel like this. I feel like this is actually a great Pango game, right? You just jump around. Nyx Assassin literally does nothing to you. The Eclipse also does nothing to you. And we just saw the IO Pangolier doing well on Pain, right? So why not? Slarkurino. It is a good counter versus a Luna. You have to be careful though, because no, I feel like you're fine, right? Can you stun? I feel like every instance of damage from Dark Pact does damage and dispels, which means you cannot spike Carapace the Zlark with Dark Pact, right? He's always gonna be able to. He's always going to be able to Dark Pack it off. You have to initiate with... Oh, I'm sorry. You have to initiate with the Impale. There's not going to be that much lockdown. I actually like this, because this means that the Spike Carapace only affects the Ember, and the Zlark is a great counter to Luna. So I feel like they have it right. They have great core matchups. Rubik versus Warlock. Rubik versus Beastmaster. Rubik versus Luna. There's some potential. They also have a lot of magic damage, so you can get the defensive aura. Eventually, they're gonna get the Magnus out, huh? Huh. Interesting. I mean, it would be a lot of AoE stun, right? You have Nyx, Warlock, 2 heroes, but Nyx has 2 spells, and I guess the Empower, even though you don't cleave, Luna just makes use of it anyways. And they've been playing those weird Crimson Guard Magnuses nowadays. I'm not really sure what's happening. I guess like as long as you can build Crimson Guard on any hero these days, you just build it. On the side of SG, they're gonna ban the DP. So, all right. I said it. There it is. So they get the Pango. I really like their draft. The Io Pango proved to be way better than I expected. I do feel like he pressures Luna and the Pangolier. Like, it's a great Pango game here. They're gonna less pick it. That's nice. I also like picking the Slark 4th was way better than picking the Pango because this Slark might get banned. Whereas, Ping Gaming actually banned a Magnus. I'm sorry. I said stupid things, but yeah, I do feel like the Pango 5th pick is way better than 4th. Way less likely to get banned, especially considering the Magnus was an option, which would enable the Ember and the Slark. I still feel like Pango is way better though. Huh. Wait. That's a wee Scarf Mage mid. Oh baby, I'm so happy. Alright, I'm super happy right now. Nice. How's Slark a great counter to Luna? Well, first of all, Slark has night vision, has 1800 night vision, so she sees everything that Luna sees, and having night vision when you go for those ganks is great. Second of all, Luna is a squishy hero, even if she's farmed. And usually what you do is you get a Hurricane Pike on the hero, so you can get away. You cannot Hurricane Pike away from Slark. So you're going to be forced to go for an early BKB, or else the Slark's going to be hunting you, and he can always dodge your ult with Shadow Dance. He is just... Range heroes get countered by melee heroes most of the time, and Slark in Luna is definitely a good showing of that. Especially when the melee hero has gap close. So, yeah, that's it. And Slark is a hero that he can go in and out of fights, and he always has the same potential. Whereas Luna, you blow your Eclipse in the early game, you're kind of done. You don't deal more damage. Whereas Slark, he can go in, he gets like 7 Essence Shift stacks, he baits your ult with Shadow Dance. Shadow Dance has a way lower cooldown. He gets out, pops Shadow Blade again, goes back, kills 2 supports. He's just he comes online earlier. I'm not sure I have to explain why he counters Luna, but yeah, he does counter Luna pretty hard. There's like a lot of reasons. Try playing Luna versus Lark once. It's pretty miserable if you guys are the same skill level. So we here starts with the new talisman. All right. Okay. Oh wait, the ping. Okay. It's actually an HFN ping, so they don't know about the smoke. And that's a great ward because as a Skyref mage, you want to have vision to cast your arcane bolts. It might be the ward pretty early though, if they pay attention. They have a sentry. They might be able to deward this. Flee. He thinks about it. You have to wait. Liposa. Oh my god, the pings are crazy. He has swashbuckle. He's fine. He can always swashbuckle to low ground. There's no way. Oh, they're pinging. Alright, so Liposa will find a Warlock and is gonna swashbuckle away. Takes a lot of damage, actually. He has so little HP, right? 500 HP with no stats? Jesus. I never noted how... What's his strength gain? Oh, he has some legit strength gain. But he's pretty bad level 1. So let's see Weeha with the block. 40R with the block. He's actually doing pretty well. He actually makes it through. Oh. Stanking tries to go for the deny. Oh, the aggressive tipping. Stanking greedy for the carrier. Doesn't make it though. Alright. Commits the Arcane Bolt to secure the range creep. 40R will also secure his. Okay. Axis flying out. Feather back. So they're actually try versus try here. No, I'm sorry. It's a try versus dual lane. HFN doing okay. The Pango just dragging the creep wave. Duster cannot do much. Liposa does take a lot of damage, but he has 5 tangles in himself. He doesn't care. Oh, Pounce will find Tavo. They do commit the Impale. They're trying to do as much damage as possible. They don't have a lot of damage. Like, they are 2 range supports, but, you know, they don't do that much. Liposa is farming. Needs to be careful with the regen from the Warlock. Nice deny by Duster. He's probably fine. Tavo's still level 1. Oh, another Axis. Costa Bill. So in terms of CS, it's actually pretty even, but 3D nice for the Skyriff Mage already. Oh god, 4DR. He's getting massacred here. Io. Tavo will get a salve going. Stan King. Relatively low. There's a haste top. And Pain knows about it because they still have this ward. I'm not sure if 4DR knows about it. They couldn't really reward it for now. Double Impale. That's some decent damage. Goes to Bill. They lift the King RD, but with bounce on cooldown, that's gonna be the end of it. Here we do see, oh man, Liposa has 1 CS. Liposa has 1 CS and this Lark's not even thriving in this lane. I'm not really sure about this. I know that you have to enable. You really have to enable this Lark. He is their win condition versus the Luna. But it looks like Pain Gaming, they're taking a lot in this lane. And even mid. That I feel like, well, if Ember can get level 6, he might be okay. Because then you can just dive the Skyriff Mage and he doesn't even have time to silence you. Oh, first blood Stanking. Gets Tavo. They're trying to go for more. The Spike Carapace flies out, but not much besides that. We do ping Liposa here. He's only already committed all his regen. He had 6 tangles in himself. That's the last dying breath of HP regen. He gets shadow warded straight after eating the tango. I love this Earthshaker, by the way. That's so nice. Oh, King RD. They're trying to harass him. The boops from both sides. 4DR level 4. He's okay in the lane. He just needs to get level 6. Then it actually gets scary for Skyriff Mage. Oh, Feather. They do bring Tavo back. The Pounce is there. They're not in aggro attack range, so they can actually be pretty pesky here. Slark actually saving his kill point. Doesn't really know what he wants. Could maybe get another Essence Shift. Liposa has to go back to the base. Still level 2. He's the hero that's going to struggle this game. Ember, I mean, he has a lot of magic on charges. He's gonna get level 5 eventually. I don't feel like he's suffering. He's gonna have to spend a lot of gold, but as long as he doesn't die and he stays the same level, he might be able to kill the Skyriff Mage level 6. Arcane Rune. Oh no, this is Monkai-esque, guys. Oh my god, I actually missed another kill on Tavo. I want some Monkai-esque in chat. This is ridiculous. This is 2-second cooldown. 1.4. He has to go back to base. There's no way. Or Shrine. But 30 seconds for the Shrine, so he's probably going to go back to base. The Nyx rotation. They don't see anyone anymore, so HF 4DR understandably has to go back. This is another salve. Okay, he's going to get the ward and sentries, but... Alright, I'm not sure if the... maybe we have solved that though. This silence goes forward. A lot of damage. The Arcane Rune is still up for a little while. Pops the Flame Guard finally. A lot of damage. Jesus Christ. It looks like Liposa here trying to be pesky. Try to snatch the bounty probably. So who got the... So Duster, HFN, King RD. Only one bounty going towards Duster. Liposa actually stopped there. Trying to wait for the creeps to get there. He wants a Shrine. Oh, the Shrine was used. What? Oh, feels bad. King RD will fall. So this top lane there, they started to find some kills which is necessary because the Ember and Liposa, they're not very happy. Like, you're committing 3 heroes here, you need to get kills. And they got a couple of those. No kills on the side of Pain yet. But that Luna's starting to look scary. And, I mean, you guys know DHF and Luna, right? I'm not even sure what his wing rate in the hero is. But I assume it's over 80%. Especially when you get an early game like this. 40R getting close to level 6, but not there yet. And that usually don't see Mystic Flare level 1 on Scarif Mages. But this guy, he wants it. Alright. And now the pressure, bottom, glyph pop on both sides. And it looks like someone paused the game. Disconnection. Alright, so someone is lagging. Yes, this is the last game. This is a BO3.
I shall.
Blessings upon a loyal warrior.
So how are you guys doing? Pango rage quit. Yeah, this is a tough Pango games being chased by King RD right now. Has that raindrops. And now the reconnect by the IO. You're probably fine. Oh god. Internet problems. I cannot believe how SG like they have the money, right? So they're having internet problems, which means that there is no internet option where they live. That's oh my god. Oh my god. What is going on? RIP. Well, I actually want to check some of the results for the NA qualifiers, right? Because they started already. So let me check it out. Oh, they do reconnect 1 hero. 2. Ah, we got this, guys. 3. We're fine. This is upper bracket finals. This is not finals. This is whoever wins this will play the BO5. Whoever loses this will play Taurus. And the winner of the Taurus versus team game will face the winner of this game in a BO5 for the only slot in South America. So this is a big deal. Oh, it looks like Optic actually lost to Richie Storm.
Blessings upon a loyal warrior.
I'm not even sure how it sounds. What's up, Dave Brocho, Mateus Bassi, Caleb? Oh, by the way, guys, do you have the new emote? I'm not sure if there's any subs watching. Huh? Let me check it out. I can probably, since it's paused, I can try and see if it's if it was approved by the mods. What's up, Mujapira? Did you get the link I sent you on was it the Astini tweet? I don't know how to do anything Twitch. Music recommended. Oh yeah. I actually heard the song. It's pretty nice. Are you from South America? Yes, I am. Oh, we got another pause. What's happening? Oh, still lagging. Feels bad. Yeah, the emote spending, guys, but it's a nice one. It will It will be here eventually. And I feel like you guys are gonna like it. Thanks, Bronquirks. It's a pleasure to create content for you guys. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. This is so annoying. I just wish we had a fair game, no lags, no pauses, just Dota all around. Looks like they're still lagging. Hopefully the Russians are not, you know, trying to rig the game. Just, I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, even if SG loses, they can still fight Pain again for BO5. But, you know, it's a boost of confidence being able to be there already. I actually kind of want SG to lose, because I feel like every time SG wins in the winner's bracket, like, they are playing the winner's bracket from when they're ahead and they are not knocked down to the loser's bracket. It always feels like Pain wins. So, and I'm not saying I'm cheering for SG. I just feel like we're gonna have a closer game if that's what happens. Drop by Reddit and let those guys know requesting the qualifiers. Think you got a big boost. Oh no, Reddit hates me. And I'm not ready for posting my casting on Reddit, because it's just not a great cast and people will hate on it. So no, I'm here. Who likes, I mean, whoever you like me or you like my insight. You're here for me and not necessarily because I'm a great caster, you know? But eventually, hopefully, it's gonna get better. And I mean, I in my opinion, and that's just my opinion, I feel like the best self-promotion is becoming better. So like, if you're really good at what you do, people will talk about you. Like, you don't need to self-promote yourself if you're doing a great job. At least most of the time. Oh, shoot, Crash. You're actually fighting here to get the tier 1. King are taking a lot of tier 4 damage. That Spy Carapace doesn't care about towers, and they're going to be able to get one. Coastable needs to rotate for that. But still, pretty juicy. The fish is now fed, and with the Shadow Dance, he can quickly go back to his lane. HFN is there now, but the Slark wants to be on HFN's lane, it looks like. Doesn't want that Luna pressuring the tower. And there's a lot of heroes here, by the way. The King RD is rotating, has a ward, wants to get some map control. But with the Shadow Dance, I'm pretty sure Kostabu will be able to identify the location. They're actually TPing the Ember to the tier 2, and this is looking juicy. Yeah, oh, look at that ward. This ward is top tier. So hard to take down. Even if the Slark actually... No, okay, so they're gonna smoke. The Slark is hiding. They're gonna find King RD. He has that Spike Carapace, but it's only level 1. Can they get this kill? The balls are there. They will find one. Oh, the double searing chains. There is no Primal, or the Eclipse is gonna be used, but I'm not sure there's enough damage. Fire Remnant away. 40R is doing fine, and I feel like Kostabu can go for more. He wants Luna. Nope. Gonna fish. I guess cats eat fish, so Kostabu needs to be careful. He will be fine. The Lakadmatags fly out. That's a 6-1 for SG. Not sure if we're gonna have a 7-1, but it looks like we're heading that way. The Slark does regen. Oh, nope, we're not gonna have a 7-1 because Spangler dies. The X's are there. Kostabu trying to close the gap. The ball's low in Tavo. The pounce misses, but Duster is dead. And for the air with the re-engage. 10 seconds for the next searing chains, but a lot of damage with that Flame Guard. Tavo is around, but he's a level 3 Beastmaster. There's no follow-up, and this is going to be a dead Luna, and maybe even more. We have rotate level 9 freaking chicken, and that Arcane Bolt is more than enough to secure the kill. The silence on for the R. He's trying to follow up, has double damage, but not a lot of damage. Look at those right clicks. 40R getting, oh god, god, Costa. You have to be careful here. The Shadow Dance will be committed. They're trying to fight, but Liposa is now out of position. That Weha Chicken is a strong one. 91 damage, a lot of stats, and he is going for the double no, double bracer into Atos. That's starting to become more popular nowadays, especially after the buff to the rest of Atos. But all right, King RD. Just booping some creeps around. So the biggest problem for Pain right now is Tavo being underleveled. He's still level 4, 9 minutes in. This is not what you want. There's no Primal Roar. The Warlock is also quite underleveled, and he's the one who's gonna get the Tome, which means the Tavo. You don't have to farm jungles as a level 4 Beastmaster, which is never nice. They do scan this area. They do know that Liposa grabbed that one. And there's a Hasten Flea. It's level 5. The IO level 6, by the way. They can relocate. 4DR with that extra sustain from the IO. Feels so good. Okay. Oh, they're gonna relocate? Can they cancel it? Alright. Oh my god. That was a beautiful Spike Carapace Impale, but King RD is gonna die anyways. And that was a triple ram. No, that was a double ram. The Eclipse is gonna be there. Oh, they relocate back, but Costaville, there's no friends to share the damage. He just melts to the Eclipse. And yeah, our theory was right. Cat eats fish. Oh god. Pain Gaming with the tilting tactics. SG, they do move forward. 4DR here trying to get vision. There's no one. And it looks like they're probably gonna trade towers. Pain, they do push this faster, but SG, they make sure to showcase that they dominate this area, and if Pain Gaming TPs here, they will know about it. So they don't really have any means of actually defending this tower. As that happens though, the HFN Luna is farming a juicy stack. He's already level 9. The fish is not that far away. He's level 8.5. He's trying to look for wards here. That's an that's not the Sentry Coastabile. The ward's about to expire anyways, but feels bad. There is a double damage here. Stan King will probably give. Oh, okay. So it's Liposa that gets the double damage. Io, just a sad little ball with no charge bottle. 40 hours farming. We do see King RD here's getting close to level 5. I like his build. I feel like Mana Drain is useless here. You do want as many levels of Spike Carapace and Impale as possible to be able to lock the Ember down and get. Oh, I heard a Mystic Flare here. Doesn't look like it kills the IO. He's pretty low. Oh, you might have overstepped your boundaries here. The Shadow Dance is there. They do drop the gold. Can 40R fight this? It looks like the IO finally falls, but Duster is probably gonna die. Spike Carapace stuns 40R a little bit, but he's gonna be able to get the Warlock. And now King RD trying to go for the body blocks. The Golem dealing some damage, but the Flame Guard is a pretty decent ability. The Impale is there with the Vendetta hit. Can 40R survive? Oh, the Lucent being right on his forehead. And alright, they get 1 mid and 1 support. For 1 mid and 1 support, Golem gets dropped. That's a huge cooldown. Top lane, there is Primal Roar available, but in fact, there's no mana, and it looks like they're gonna relocate the IO. Oh yeah, they canceled the Rolling Thunder. Where's the Swashbuckle? They don't even need it. Flea doesn't really have any spells, but if the King RD next shows up, you can always go for that steal. Can either get the Spike Carapace, Impale, or Vendetta. Let's see what's gonna get. Impale, but Tavo ended up dying here. That ward, this ward was so good. Jesus. SG. They're gonna Vendetta. Oh, Ember. They do have the center, so 4DR will quickly disengage. Gets the Searing Chains, the Lucent Beam is there. Flame Guard still protecting him. The Primal Roar with the Eclipse. They actually still Eclipse, but can they win the fight? Oh, baby. Flea wants to do damage. HFN is low. It looks like they lost the Penguin here again. Here in the tower. The balls from the eye with the urn. Can they kill HFN? He tries to man up. He's very low, the urn. Can... Oh, no. They have the... What? The heal was not fast enough. They actually get... And here in the backlines, Weeha shows up. Takes Stan King down. Oh, the Weeha took some seconds to kick in, and the urn was enough. As that happens, there's some pressure bottom. So, 2k gold advantage from Pain. Game is relatively even in terms of net worth here. We do see HFN quite ahead of the pack, but Slark has that advantage we talked about. And with this Shadow Blade, he can maybe even kill her. In fact, she's dead right now, so you cannot kill... Oh, HFN is so low. Can he fire Remnant away? He doesn't have one, but he's gonna be able to bottle and survive. Oh, Slark! Ooh, Weeha, you're mega dead. The Impale gets completely dodged by the Dark Pact. Slight misplay by King Guardian. They do steal an Impale on the side of SG. That's a nice play. Okay, they find themselves a bounty. Top lane. Oh, Costa Bill. They do relocate. This might be a great kill. There's no Eclipse. They send for the R. And that's why Luna gets countered by the fish. They do get the Rolling Thunder. Oh my god, that's so much damage. And look at that Fire Remnant Gold. They're gonna find a Warlock. And that's why you don't give Ember Spirit out, guys. For the R, Ember Spirit is a thing of gods, and they do find one. And he goes all the way back to the bottom lane. We'll pressure this lane. After all, this is Catapult Wave. Even commits the Searing Chains here in the mid lane. Weeha going Veil, so he's gonna have more armor. Already has the Atos. Pretty good versus Ember, but he can always build Blade Mail, I guess. In terms of HP, he actually has less HP than Weeha just because of so many stat items. And there's an Arcane Rune here. Io. Oh, they do get the deny. Didn't want Weeha getting that pesky one. And he can burst anyone, right? He can burst anyone unless Dark Pact comes through. I guess you can dodge the Road of Atos. Not dodge, but get away, get fast away enough from the Road of Atos so that the Mystic Flare cannot be landed on you. Oh, Atos. Well, they do commit the Mystic Flare. The silence is there. Ire shows up. We'll heal the Rubik a little bit in the bottom lane. We do see Tavo trying to clear the wave here. He's going for that Shadow Blade. He has half of the item. Top lane, Liposa. Still level 9. Considering Tavo was that far behind, I'm actually surprised they're the same level. They do commit a smoke. There is no vision for SG that this happened. But they should know because this is pushing and there's no one defending. Yeah, you have to know. So, yeah, they're going to fire Remnant away. The scan from the Radiant will not find anyone. Nice position here by Stan King. He's going to TP mid. Do they have a smoke themselves? They might be bringing it right now. Yep, there it is. Here in the top side, Bangalore finally gets level 10. We'll get that mana region town. Even gets close to Costa Bill here. Gives him that small burst of mana. And now Costa Bill will commit his own Shadow Blade. Looking for something. There's no one here, unfortunately. But if anyone... he can just get the tower for free, right? He reveals that he's around. Alright. So... who has the late game here? I kind of have to give it to SG, right? I like Skyrift Mage mid, but I just feel like Ember Spirit is way better. Like 30 minutes in, you're just diving to Skyrift Mage. I guess he can maybe go for a Netherlands. You know, he's still gonna scale a little bit. Don't get me wrong, but I just feel like Ember is, especially with Io, you have so much mobility, so much mana. You're gonna have to play around Skyrift Mage pretty well. So unless they want him to get bursted down every fight, and he has a lot of their farm. He's the 30 net worth in the entire game. Costa Bill has the Echo Saber. Once you get the BKB, Fable flies out. Another problem, we cannot push towers at all. So look, like even though he quote unquote won the lane versus 4DR, which is expected. I mean, after all, it's a Skyriff mage. The tower's still up, and they don't have any heroes that want to commit for the tower right now. HFN is just farming. In fact, he has pretty much the same farm as Coastabile. Coastabile looking for that cat girl. And, oh, and she shows. Amber pauses once again. Feels bad. Bowie, will you cast on BTS? I already did. I mean, I'm not gonna cast on BTS for anything qualifier related this year anymore. TI qualifier related. All right. Okay, so we have a pause, and now we can talk a little bit. Oh man, I am itching to hear music, but I know I can't. That's so annoying. I understand why YouTube doesn't want to. I would like to know why Twitch can. I guess they like, since the money comes from people, from the subs pretty much, and not from the ads, and I guess it's fine. I don't really understand how that works. Like, why can you hear music on Twitch? Like, you can, right? I can hear whatever I want. Bulldog is alright. Looks like we gets a Rubik kill, and they finally get the tower. Can he get the CAS? Yes, he can. Waits, very patient. Alright, so Mask of Mana is gonna be used, and as you can see, Luna is forced to get BKB pretty early because of the Slark Reno, and still he will get those essence shift stacks. Oh, Luna. Oh baby, do they have backup? There is a Duster here. There is no sentry. Luna is farming pretty nicely. Yeah, I guess he just wants the bounty. He doesn't want to overcommit onto the Luna. Warlock has one ward. Has 2 sentries as well. So where do you ward? What do you do? He's gonna sentry first. They have vision over here. They don't. Oh yeah, they use a. That's nice. You use the sentry, get vision, and then he can ward somewhere else. Costabile. Dire scan. Oh, so many heroes here. As that happens, we do see Flea trying to pressure the tower. They will TP the Scarif Mage. Flea needs to be careful. Fade Bolt flies out. Swashbuckle flies out. He's gonna go for an aggressive ward here. Pretty nice ward. Oh, he goes for 2 wards. So pretty hard that both of those wards get dewarded unless they get themselves a gem. They're trying to push top. They do get this sentry into the trees. That's very important. Oh, they're gonna relocate. They really want with booty. And the pounce is gonna be there. They do commit Mystic Fire here. Doesn't really find anyone. That's a huge rotation, but they do get the Weha kill, and I feel like he needs to be punished. This hero, like, as long as Scarif Mage doesn't get out of control, they can handle Luna in the late game as long as... Oh my god, they go deep, but there's a BKB on Luna, it looks like, and now 4DR. You need to be careful, sir. The Primal Roar is there, but the Eye with the saves. Do they have what it takes? He fire remnants away. 4DR is just buying so much time, and HFN will die. Oh my god, he stretches the hero to the limit, and they get a 5-man wipe. SG Liposa with the... with the defensive tip. Just, just praising Coastabile. What a bunch of good boys. He's like, oh, we have BKB? No, it's fine. It's fine. I can keep on fighting. Gets to 10% HP, fire remnants away, and then the BKB usage gets completely nullified. Oh, baby. Radiant, they think the SG might be roshing, but I don't feel like they can rosh. How many essence shift stacks we have here? 12. Yeah, that's not too shabby, but could be way better. Do they have a medallion? They do not have one, so yeah. Do they have a Crimson Guard? Oh. It looks like both Beastmaster is struggling hard, right? Beastmaster Look how late this Shadow Blade is for Tavo. He completes it now. Oh, I heard a concussive. They do get a Mystic Flare. Rubik will die. Had the no field aggressive, but now it's Costa Build here. That's a dead Weeha for sure. The Golem's gonna get dropped out, and the Aeon Disc allowing Liposa to survive. He's gonna commit the Rolling Thunder, and there it is. Mr. I with the little ball. Oh, that's a double change. Bang Gaming. You're out of your depth here in the dire jungle, and it looks like they might translate to Roshan now. They're gonna get this Hawk out, and it's only the HFN Luna that prevails. Iodotes. They do have the overcharge. Roshan getting pretty low for the R. Has no what is this build? I've never seen this in my life, but I guess a lot of their damage is actually magical, right? You're against the Scarif Mage. That's the counter. And now Stan King is like, okay, I already healed Costabil enough. You're gonna give the Aegis to Costabil, and this is definitely a shift in power rankings here. SG finally and decisively ahead in this mid game. They do get the Aegis. Oh, but as I praised them so hard, it looks like Pangolier just dies to Weeha. The Aeon Disc was on cooldown, so he gets the double Arcane Bolt. Pretty nice. Now going for a Ghost Scepter. Pretty good. Getting close to that item. No Nullifier in sight. No U Scepter in sight, it looks like. So he can buy a little bit extra time. They will TP the Slark here. And oh, what is happening? Slark is here. They know about it. Slark wants to find some Luna booty. The buyback onto. Nice. He dispels the silence with the BKB. The Ghost Scepter is not there yet. And they go in. Can they get the Warlock? Yes, they can. The buyback. There's another fight going on. They are chasing. Can they get King RD? Oh, the Pangolier can. The Primal are holding Ember in place. Can Tavo get out? He has the Shadow Blade, but the quick sentry with the Searing Chains. That's a godlike streak for Costabil. And this is going to be, once again, just HFN alive, with huge implications for Bang Gaming. They try to pressure without the Warlock Golem. It feels like they're feeling pressured here. They're going for plays that are very high risk, low reward. All right, so Costabil. He gets himself a Silver Edge. Huh, is the Silver Edge even good here? Oh, they do ping Costabil. I guess it's more stats. Oh, yeah, he has. Oh, wait, what? Oh, he never finished the Ghost Scepter. Just blinks out. They do have the sentry here, so King RD trying to see whether there was a sentry there or not. But even without a sentry, I'm not sure Pain Gaming can defend this. I feel like they have to chill. They have to wait for their golem. It is actually up. So, ignore what I just said. So, we are trying to farm this wall. Oh, wait, what? They committed. What? I feel like this glyph is just an invitation for SG. I'm not sure about that glyph at all. Like, they prevented 10 HP on the tower. I feel like that's a bait. There's no way they lift that for real. Wow. HFN getting pretty close to a Manta. He can now dispel the Searing Chains even after the BKB is over and flee. He's just chilling here. Has that ward, has that sentry. He can know if the Nyx engages where he is, so that's pretty nice. Mid lane, the Atos, Mystic Flare. Liposa will be able to get out. His Aeon Disc is on cooldown. Nice Searing Chains. Triple man forward with the Blade Mail. They're going to be able to destroy. He's going to be forced to buy back. They canceled the buyback. And now HFN, he's so good. He has to pop the BKB. He doesn't do anything with it. They want to get more. They go the shot. They're trying to fight. We're a dice back. This is a disaster. Tavo has Primal Roar, but to what avail? The Aegis is still up. They don't have BKB on Luna and Costabil. He is just going for it. They do have Primal Roar. They're gonna steal what seems to be the mana drain. That's nice. Costabil getting pretty low, but he doesn't care. They do use the aggressive urn, the aggressive medallion. The Aegis only had 1 minute of duration. He wanted to use those essence shift stacks. Now for the R, tries to go for the searing chains. He's not gonna be able to get it. Oh, the Impale again missing. Can they save the poor? Oh no, Kostabil's gonna die. The searing chains here holding HFN in place. The Eclipse doing a lot of damage. Ember doesn't have BKB, pops the one, and they fall. They leave the gem on the ground. Oh, it looked disastrous. It's just, I guess the only reason it's not that terrible is because, oh, okay, I'm not sure you guys can farm these ancients, is because we had died back, but Luna never died, right? So she's still top of the net worth. Small overextension there. They tried to go without the eye. Oh, they're gonna find King Ardi. The upheaval's low. Pangolier doesn't care about it. Upheaval, another shield crash. Rihad needs to be careful. They're doing a lot of damage to the Io. He's trying to survive his silence. He's gonna fall. The concussive shot, Liposa. No, SG is overextending. And Pain Gaming, they got a bunch of kills here. Look at that. Here in the mid lane, HFN getting a tier 2 for free. There you have it. Mask of Madness gets popped. More damage into the tier 3. They do pop the glyph. 40 seconds for the Ion. No buyback, only post a Searing Chains. That's not enough damage. Oh god, this is not looking good, guys. The lift onto Luna. They do have the Fate Bolt that kind of takes some damage, but the Beastmaster Aura is just too strong. They have the heal off the Warlock. The Silas Flea is gonna die. They have to buy back the Io, and now the Searing Chains zone. He has no Ghost Scepter. Will be able to get that kill, and that's a dieback. It looks like Pain Gaming. They will disengage, and the game is again super even, but with the advantage that there is no tier 3 down for Pain, which means they can get shrines. I'm not sure they're gonna go for it though, since they don't have the Skyrift Mage. So they will retreat for now. Shrines are up for everyone. Aegis want 2 minutes for the respawn. And Costabile just looking for his guy. I really feel like I actually don't know what they need. So Skyting getting close to HFN as well. It's gonna have a good mix of armor and HP. King Ardi trying to go. Oh, they know that King Ardi is here. And he goes for it. The break is there. He will dodge the impale once again. King Ardi with very awkward impales here. This is the 4th time he just impales 0.2 seconds a little bit too early, allowing Kostabil to dodge it. He had a BKB anyway, so I guess doesn't matter that much, but could have made a difference in other scenarios. Kostabil. I guess Nyx is not a very popular hero right now, so it's probably a little bit rusty. Io wants to get the Greaves, and the Greaves is amazing, right? Because you're gonna be able to dispel the you're going to be able to dispel the silence from the Skyrift Mage. So he actually gets the Spirits here instead of the Aghanim Scepter. The only eggs that SG has is actually the Rubik or Slark. They're okay, but they're definitely not super good. They're gonna TP Liposa back. Kostabil still farming. Has a gem. Was the gem on King Ardi? Maybe it wasn't. I didn't notice. Flea getting some vision here. The entirety of Pain close to the bottom side of their jungle. They're gonna smoke. No Pain vision, but they do. And they're gonna get this illusion. Oh, this might be disastrous for SG. There is no Fire Remnant. There's no. Okay. So I guess he's baiting. The Dire Scan doesn't find that. Oh, they're pinging the IO. The X's will cut it. Okay, they get the Primer. Oh my god. They actually pause. Oh my god. Oh god. Well, So I'm not sure I understand. I mean, he said that the internet disconnected, but no one DC'd. I don't know about this. This seems awkward, right? Huh.
Blessings upon a loyal warrior.
Well. The Ember can easily TP out. It doesn't look like they're gonna be able to cancel any TPs here. There's actually Blink on King RD and he is smoked. So Ember, it might feel like he can TP out without. It might look like he can TP out without BKB, and King RD could potentially stun him. So this is problematic. 4DR. This is awkward, man. I don't know. That pause was weird. So Tavo actually disconnects. What is going on with the meta? I checked Dota buff and suddenly Warlock, Axe, and Zeus are top picks in Divine Bracket. Wow, they're just good heroes. Beastmaster is good in dual lanes, and Zeus is just good as a hero. So he asked for the ready. What is happening here? SG's not responding, but it was paying that pause, so I'm not sure. It was paying that pause, right? Am I crazy here? Pause. Who paused the game? There's so many spam that I cannot see. So we're gonna unpause. Alright, so this guy is dead. Ember. Yeah, he double remnants away. There's no way that they can cancel Ember's CP. No buyback on the IO, and we see Flea pushing bottom. There is a double catapult wave here. So this push is not too shabby. There's still Pain. They're trying to go high ground right now. Oh god, they stun from King RD. They do prop DA on this, and it looks like he's gonna swashbuckle away. This might be a lane of barracks. I'm not sure they can. Oh, there's a double damage on Costa Bill, and he's going in for it. But yeah, the lane of barracks will fall anyways. Bottom, a lot of damage to the tier 3. Oh, super close to this one, but you know, a lot of damage on both towers is not the same. Oh, they're going in BKB on 4DR. They want to fight. They see Skyref Mage there, so they feel like they can take this fight. The Glimmer Cape on Warlock with the Golem. They actually pounce on Tavo, whereas the Primaror actually... Well, the Stolen Golem from the Rubik. Can they fight this Luna with the Eclipse doing a lot of damage? The Golem will fall. Now Costa Bill actually... Oh, he melts to the damage. This might be over. This might be over. SG, they lose Slark without a buyback. They committed BKBs. This looks like GG, guys. They're gonna buy back Tav. They're gonna buy back 2 heroes. 4DR doesn't have BKB. They have a Golem here. Ooh, a lot of damage. The Silence Mystic Flare. Jesus, 4DR is food. They cannot save him. This is over. After that pick off here, that was rough. And I mean, this is one of the benefits of Luna. You win a fight, you pretty much win the game. GG flies out, and SG, they're gonna be knocked out to the lower bracket, and they're gonna have to fight against Taurus for the next game. What's up, Bobby? Thanks everyone for watching. Basi Diargon, Cherky07, Ageno R. I cannot pronounce that. So who's the MVP here? I guess I have to give it to Iha. He created a lot of space. He created so much space, in fact, that SG, they were hunting him at all times. and HFN, like there were a lot of convincing fights that SG took, but HFN was always alive. So I feel like the pick, the Skyriff Mage pick, the fact that he can play this hero and create so much space definitely allowed Pain to scale the Luna. And the Ember, he didn't have much damage because he rushed BKB, and it looked like a strong timing one time, but it's just rough because if you lose one fight with Luna, yeah, SGD overextended just a little bit into the high ground push there. They kind of gave the Aegis away. I don't feel like they had to do it like that. The duration, I don't remember the duration, but I feel like he had 30 seconds. He could probably just get back and use the duration a little bit better. He just wanted to make sure, you know, that he was not gonna die afterwards, which is understandable. But yeah, I'm gonna MVP Weeha here. Well, that's it, guys. I am probably not gonna be casting the next games. I'm a little bit tired, and I'll probably just watch them on stream. But it's a pleasure having you guys here. Hope you enjoyed. And I mean, yeah, I don't know. This game was too hype, so I wanted to cast it anyways. I prefer HFN with the MVP. It's just too easy, guys, to MVP the carry, you know? Everyone's just patting him in the back. He's, you know, the small child that everyone cares about, and everyone does everything that he wants. He's always gonna look good. Are the other games coming right now? I do feel like they are. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're gonna play everything at once. I feel like the finals, yeah, it's probably gonna be. So it's Spain. It's not on Ghost of Gamers, but I assume it will be played, right? It doesn't make sense. But yeah, thanks for watching. Sorry for no music, but I guess this is gonna be the norm right now, or else, you know, YouTube just destroys my my earnings.